Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 4. It's me, your host, Logicblade, and we're back. Last time around, we did a few more side quests before heading off to Crossbell. We know that Aryan Road is waiting for us there, and we're going to be seeing her very shortly. We just have a few more sub-events to finish up because they threw a lot at us all at once here, so we're gonna slowly find our way through those and catch up to those, do our last bit of bonding events while we can, all that fun stuff. So, without further ado, let's hop right into it, shall we? Doop, doop, doop. I might have hopped over to the ship's hold to do a few things off screen. What things were they? Not important, don't worry about it. I just beat Gaius and Palm off screen, essentially. Got a few upgrades for some weapons. You know, boring stuff that doesn't really matter. We're gonna adjust our party a bit here. Now that we don't need, everyone in this group we're actually going to give Sharon a little bit of run. Because, you know, why not? Yeah, we'll operate with this for now.
Making a report?
As you can see, we're still a few AP away from that A0 rank.
My. Seems you had it tough.
But,
until next...
you know, that's how things go. In any case, where am I going next? I'm going to Ortis. There's a new scene at the Cayenne mansion entrance that you'll want to check out, because it gets you some more character notes. So we're gonna take care of that real quick. Preparations to move have been completed. I do apologize for such a selfish request. Think nothing of it, Your Highness. It's completely understandable. Oh, Mother, it's great to see you again. How have you been doing? Elfin, if it isn't you. I see you've accompanied by several members of Thor's as well. Please excuse us, Your Highness. Are you going somewhere? I've arranged a visit for Her Highness to St. Ursula's Hospital in Crossbell. We were planning to go to Crossbell after this. Could it be... It's as you suspect. The Emperor's surgery is to be performed tomorrow evening. I've been granted permission to see him before he's taken into the operating room. Really? That's wonderful news. I'm so glad to hear that. Me too. Governor Regnitz, thank you for making the arrangements. It was the least I could do. In fact, I must ask that you excuse my impudence up until now. Oh, there's no need for that. You've done so much for us, really. You've kept me well informed of my children's movements, along with Prince Olivert's and the fine people of Thor's. And Lucy, thank you for being in communication with the hospital. I'm very grateful for all the explanations of my husband's conditions and the details of the operation. I know that my heart will be much more at ease when I meet with him now. It has been an honor to be in your service, Your Highness. Grand Prince Albert also considers Emperor Eugent as a dear friend. We'll do everything we can to support you. You have my utmost gratitude. You've been such a help already. We'll be praying that the operation's a success. Please take care on your journey, Your Highness. Tell Father that we're all well. I will. Be sure to look out for Prince Oliver for me. Of course. Things are looking up, aren't they, Your Highness? Even if there's still worries about the operation. Yes, at least Mother will be by his side. Governor Regnitz, allow me to express my gratitude to you. Mother's visit to the hospital is only possible thanks to your deft negotiating with the government. I'm afraid you exaggerate my insignificant deeds, Your Highness. With the Great Twilight reaching its peak, the Imperial family's movements are the least of their concerns.
Oh, I see.
I suppose you're not on their sights at all right now. It's just the same as how they've been treating us, actually.
That's exactly why there are still possibilities that lie before us.
Operation Jormungand, or Operation Mule Mirage? I see. So you're not just here for the Empress, then.
Didn't you visit the mansion in St. Arc as well? I believe I can let you fill in the blanks there.
Remifaria is looking ahead in an attempt to determine the best means of countering what's to come. Accepting refugees, managing the support infrastructures, and handling affairs in the aftermath of the war. They're taking every possible scenario into consideration, and analyzing them down to the minute detail.
Of course, in our hearts, we wish to support the third path you're all working towards. But Remifaria is a small country with little power. That's exactly why we have to put up a fight. Lucy, those words alone mean more than you could know.
I think there's room for us to cooperate.
If it's about intel or medical information, I should be able to help. I'll be sure to contact you again.
We have some meetings scheduled. I'm sorry, but we have to hurry off. There isn't much time left. We have to use it wisely. Right, we'll be looking forward to seeing what you come up with. After seeing the two off, Reen and the others return to their own tasks. And that gets us some notes for Lucy and Alphen. So let's before proceeding. Oh, look at who it is. It's Josette and Ferris. And also Bridget.
Why, hello everyone.
Ferris, I can't even believe you and Josette are on board now too.
Well, I'm just here delivering some spare parts for the Merkaba. It needed a few parts that are only manufactured by the Foundation. It's nice to know we can finally make the repairs we need to.
That really is a relief.
You said these parts were Foundation made. Did you import them directly from Le Mans? Let's just say I didn't get a receipt. My buddies on the Bobcat 1 helped me out. Better for you if we just leave it at that. I've also been trying to use my family's wealth to obtain any additional supplies we might need. I have a feeling we're going to be pinning a lot of hopes on the Merkaba in the battles to come. It's the least we can do to ensure that the ship is properly cared for.
Thanks, I really appreciate that.
We're counting on you, everyone.
And yeah. Seems like Vincent is being very helpful here. It's nice to see the Capital Delivery Service working together with Gralsritter, Kevin's boys. We get to see Kevin mentioned once. It's all the food you Kevin fans are gonna get. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Okay, the last thing I need to do is in Leaves. What's in the branch campus that's new? I don't know. Lisa and Sabrina are still cute together. How could you just disappear like that, Emily? I was worried sick when you stopped answering my messages. If I hadn't spotted you in Leaves, I'd be a nervous wreck by now.
Come on, Levin, I'm really sorry. I didn't have a lot of choice in the matter. I was sworn to secrecy.
Okay, sure. But what are you planning to do from here on?
Huh? Well, you know, that's classified, so...
You're not a good liar, sis.
Oh, like you're any better. When are you gonna start showing me a little respect?
Looks like Emily and Levin are having a family moment.
Sure does. I do wonder what her plans are from here, though. Well, we should probably just leave them to sort it out themselves.
I don't know who the frick this Levin guy is, but apparently we got a note for Emily for all this, so I guess that's worth it. Anyway, apparently some dialogue changed in Radio Trista, so I'm just gonna check that out. I highly doubt it's anything important, but, you know, it could be interesting. Aw, Lindley's jealous. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, that was totally worth it. Alright, what's new in the dorm? You know what, I'm gonna see what's new in the branch campus dorm. Screw it. Get to enjoy the streets of leaves one last time. The one thing I liked about CS1 was always heading back to Trista at the start of a chapter. Hey, Koro. Yes, it's me. A logic. Ho ho ho. Hello again, Reen. Teresia, what are you doing here? Once I found out what was going on with the main campus students and teachers, I had to see it for myself. So I decided to drop in on my way back from the Grenville conscription office. It's a pleasure to see you again. How are things in the Air Force? Pretty tough. We're getting busier and busier every day as the war gets closer. To be completely honest with you, I don't think my heart is in it anymore. I'm a soldier. I should treat my orders as absolute. But I find it hard to believe that going to war is our best option. Teresia? Hey, don't you think you should be try being more honest about how you feel? You know, like that best friend of yours. That girl wears her heart on her sleeve. Maybe you should too. Look for an answer that feels right to you. Not as a soldier, but as yourself.
Thank you, Instructor Makarov. I'll try that.
Alright, I guess that was the new thingy. Alright, already did that side quest, so yeah, we are heading to Ulster, because they required our assistance. And once again, enjoy the amazing Ulster music. Sheep. Alright, so Kai and Tilia have a quest for us.
This is so crazy.
Yeah, the mayor said we just need to be patient, but I don't know about that. Looks like these two are getting ready for something. Kai and Tilia, right? It's been a while.
Oh, hey. I heard that Toval's safe too. It made us so happy that we've been thanking Adios every day.
That's great. It sucks that we have to keep it a secret, though. I don't like secrets. By the way, is that request why you're here? Yeah, exactly. Toval's just as busy as you'd imagine, so he's passed it on to us.
The others here told me a little bit about you two. Ulster's done so much for my brother. I'd very much like to repay that debt, even if it's just a little. Okay, that's very sweet. Wow, she's so beautiful. I wonder if she's friends with Class 7. What exactly did the town do for your brother? It's a rather long story. We'll tell you some other time. Please watch what you say here. Sorry, I just got too caught up in things.
She really does look familiar. I might just be overthinking things, though. I think Kai's starting to pick up on things, guys. Anyway, would you mind if we asked you a few questions? Toval mentioned the town was having problems with some kind of monster. Can you tell us anything about it? Yes, that's right. Recently it started showing up near town almost every night. Obviously no one wanted it around, but we all made do. There was some damage to equipment and plants, but it kept getting worse. Things took a real turn yesterday. It was the first time that people ended up injured.
Oh my. I suppose that's not the sort of thing one can simply wait out, is it? No, it's not. The real creepy part is that we don't even know what it looks like. The town asked this hunter to help us get rid of it. He is pretty famous around here. It's so scary. The monster appears out of nowhere, and then disappears just as fast. It's like we're in a horror story.
It really does feel that way. We actually had some soldiers come by too, but given the situation, they've held off on any operations. Why does that not surprise me?
Seems they've been neglecting their duties, just like during the Civil War.
And there was that airship incident already. All the adults were talking about it this morning, and they all agreed that we can't afford any more damage done. The mayor suggested that we all move to the mining town Aragon. What? Meaning Ulster's going to be abandoned temporarily? I can't believe that it's come to this. So that's what you two were preparing for? But if that happens... I'm sorry, everyone. I know this is shocking news, but you guys have already saved Ulster once. If anyone can find out the truth about this monster, it's you. So, if you have the time, would you mind looking into it for us? We'd really appreciate it. I just can't stand the thought of parting with our home. It's full of our memories with Mom and Dad. Is there any way that we can help out? Well, we have a lot of memories in this town too. We may only have today to investigate, but we'll do whatever we can.
Really? That's great.
We can't thank you enough.
Oh, there's no need. We're happy to help. For Oliver's sake too, since he can't publicly act right now.
Right. Ready to go monster hunting? Yeah. We don't have a whole lot of clues yet, though. Let's start by asking around town. If we find anything out, we'll come back and fill you in.
Got it. Good luck.
Let us know if we can help. We'll do anything we can. Alright. Let us do some Ulster Assistance. Basically, we need to go around town and search for clues. As you can see, there's a few green spots all over the place. So let's go and make our rounds. Boy, who'd have thought something like this would happen in Ulster? Maybe this is the guy who was attacked and injured by the monster. Excuse me, do you have a minute? Reen asked for details about the mysterious monster. I see, you're investigating the incidents. It happened last night. Just as the sun was setting, I realized that I'd forgotten to close one of the fences. When I went back to the field alone, I was suddenly attacked from behind. It was pitch black, so I couldn't make it out very well, but it looked like a giant cat monster. A giant cat monster? Sounds like it could be really vicious.
It sounds like he was very lucky just to have been able to escape. How are your injuries? Are you going to be okay?
Yes, you don't need to worry about me. I was able to fend it off with my hoe. I do have some injuries on my hands and feet, but it's not enough to prevent me from walking. That's good to hear.
It must have been a terrifying experience. Do you remember anything else? It doesn't matter how minor. We're interested in any and all details.
I don't really... Wait, is this blonde girl? No, it must be my mind playing tricks on me. More importantly, there was this strange noise just before I was attacked. It was a high-pitched noise, almost like a whistle.
Did you say a whistle?
I see. That's really helpful. I hope it helps your investigation. I really hope you can do something about these monster attacks.
Of course, we'll do our best.
Alright. That's Kai's house. We don't want to go there just yet. Well, might as well check in with Father Nagaro. The townspeople are forced to evacuate because of monsters. It's not like the church isn't affected. I'd like to speak directly with the father here and get his take on things. Reen asked for details about the mysterious monster. So that's where your curiosity lies. It's a rather horrid subject, I'm afraid. Many of the local men have been conscripted, and the townspeople have been forced to evacuate due to this threat. There's some logic behind what the mayor says, however. The safety of the townspeople is paramount. The evacuation will take place today. I've also contacted the chapel in the mining town Aragon to make arrangements.
I see. Even though everything is so sudden, it seems like things are being handled much more quickly than I expected.
Actually, it seems that many of the residences in Aragon are empty due to the conscription. Also, the mayor's been urging the townspeople to move to Aragon. He says it's good for the Empire.
Really?
That's why I've been in communication with the father there for quite some time now. Though I never imagined it would end up being fairly convenient in this sort of situation. I see. Thank you again for your time, Father. Interesting. Are the wheels turning yet? Talk to the mayor here walking around. Hey, what are you doing? This must be the mayor of Ulster. Seems that he's been affected by the Great Twilight. Let's at least try to speak to him. Reen asked for details about the mysterious monster. Prancing around pretending to be bracers, are you? I'd suggest you drop the act. This is because of the monster. The wonderful soldiers who are dedicated to the Imperial family have asked around already. Are you talking about the Imperial Defense Force? What are they doing here? So you're at least aware of their name, I see. They've already taken down observations. They'll perform an official inquiry in the near future. However, with war almost upon us, we can't expect our needs to be a priority. That is why I've made the decision to evacuate the whole town to the mining area. Aragon is short on manpower. Helping with the mining effort is also helping with the war effort. He's still thinking about war, even when the town's in this state? I don't think we'll be able to rely on him. It's a shame, but we'll have to ask around elsewhere. So, Mayor's pretty useless. Let's keep going, shall we? That person's from the distillery. Let's go and ask her. Reen asked for details about the mysterious monster. Oh yes, that monster. It's a strange story, all right. Some of the fields I look after have been destroyed. I was so looking forward to the harvest. I see. Did you get a look at the culprit? No, I didn't. It seems to only come out at night. But I do sometimes catch sight of this weird person. A weird person, you say? Yes, a man. I don't recognize him from around town. He spent all day looking around the town and loitering near the fields. Didn't even give our Steinrose a glimpse. He hasn't been around lately, but his behavior's weird for a tourist, don't you think? I don't know. We should remember this for later. Yeah, it might prove important later. Alright. Well, I think we're starting to get the gist of it. Let's check the inn. See if there's any rumors here that will help us out. Ah, now there are some familiar faces. Welcome. Are you perhaps here about the monster? Yes, exactly. Would you mind if we asked you some questions? Oh, I hate even talking about it. It devastated our fields and destroyed the irrigation waterways. It shows up just about every night now, and when it does, it causes serious damage to the town. Strangest thing I've ever seen. I've been hunting for 50 years now, and even my countless attempts at tracking it have been in vain. It's the same story every time. We're in hot pursuit, and the trail just vanishes, completely up in smoke. It's infuriating. The only thing I can think of to explain is the damn thing has wings. When we lose the trail, it must mean it's flown off. So that's why they call it the mysterious monster. Turning a blind eye here isn't an option. The people of Ulster can't handle this problem alone. Yeah, I completely agree. I can see why Kai and Tilia reached out to Toval about it. But is this enough to warrant an evacuation? Thank you for your time. There's no doubt in my mind that what you've shared with us will be useful. Please, you're too kind. I wish I could offer more than information. I'm a disgrace. Regardless, winged or not, it's big and dangerous, so please, watch yourselves out there. Take a quick rest here before you leave. The cuisine's wonderful, I might add. Thank you so much. Your kindness is much appreciated. Okay, let's wrap this up. First of all, let's summarize what we learned. There's many puzzling aspects to this case. Yes, the monster doesn't appear to be the only problem. I suggest we talk it over at Kai and Tilia's house. Good thinking. I'd like to hear what they make of it too. It's decided then. Let's go. Alright. So. Seems like our legwork is done here. Let's see what we found out. Reen and the others returned to share what they had learned with Kai and Tilia. The group then began discussing what to do next. First things first, let's lay out what we know. We've gathered a lot of information, but let's focus on the monster first. Several things we learned caught my attention, but if we put those stories together, what's strange is... So, what's strange about this? That it waited till now to show up. Isn't it a bit too convenient that it showed up now of all times? I agree. You have to wonder what drew it here all of a sudden. That hunter mentioned that he lost it midway through the chase every time he went after it. It almost seems set up, doesn't it? To be honest, Tilia and I kind of suspected that too. It just doesn't seem like a coincidence. And Ox said it was like a big cat monster or something, right? I was surprised to hear that. Why did you find that surprising? Well, it just wasn't what I expected, I guess. The crops that were ravaged were grapes, right? Oh, I see. It does seem out of place for a carnivorous monster to be drawn to crops. Grapes even less so. And why would it destroy the irrigation waterways like that? It almost seems like it's trying to harass the town. So, why is its behavior so abnormal? That's the million-mirror question. We must consider the possibility that... Does it have higher intelligence? Is it under the effect of the Great Twilight? Or is it being controlled by people? That's the reason why I did that last. There must be someone controlling it. What? Controlling monsters? Is that even possible? Yeah, actually. There are certain monsters that have been trained to specifically respond to sound. They're known as military monsters. You'll often see Jaegers using them. Someone mentioned seeing a strange man loitering on the outskirts of town. Do you think there's a connection? Oh, I've seen him too. He doesn't look like a soldier or a Jaeger, but he definitely seems like he's an Ulster for a reason. As of right now, we can't know if he's related or not. Still, considering what we've seen and what we've heard, we can't rule out some sort of conspiracy at play here. A conspiracy? I know it might sound absurd, but I think it's worth exploring what the reasons behind such a plot would be. If someone were in fact controlling the monster, what would be their motive? Well, we have to start by thinking about potential objectives. Do they want agricultural products? Do they want to obtain Stein Rose? Nah, it can't be either of those. The only conclusion I think is that there's something that we don't yet understand. You're probably right, Elise. It's true, we didn't walk away with anything conclusive at all. But there was one person who seemed to know the truth behind what was going on. Someone who knows the truth? Who could it be? I think... Is it Mayor Matham? Is it the Imperial Defense Force members? Or is it Father Nogaro? It's the mayor. He seemed very blasé about this whole thing. It could be Mayor Matham. Are you saying that the mayor is intentionally intimidating the residents? I don't know about that. There must be some mistake. It's not something I want to believe either. But people were saying that the mayor's been pushing to move to Aragon for quite some time now, even before this monster issue. We can't deny that things seem to be falling in his favor. Well, when you put it like that, it does seem oddly convenient. It's a terrible thing to consider, but it does make some sense. You know what I mean, right, Tilia? One day he just started acting so strange. But he's the mayor. He's always been such a nice person. When we lost Mom and Dad, he really looked out for us. It's just so hard to imagine. Tilia, her feelings about the situation must be complex. I wonder what the truth is. The Great Twilight has proven itself to be incredibly far-reaching. It's not out of the question. I just don't know. On the one hand, the mayor controlling the monster is a definite possibility. But it looks like we don't have all the facts yet. Please, excuse me a moment. Who's calling me? Oh, aren't you Machias' co-worker? Please excuse the sudden interruption. Machias told me that you're in Ulster dealing with a certain incident. This is a rather awkward request to make, but I was actually wondering if you could maybe leave this issue be for me. Leave it be. Do you mean... Is there something going on in Ulster? Something that warrants the Government Accountability Inspectorate taking action? Well, I'll just have to leave that up to your imagination. Looks like you have your reasons, Reiner. But the residents are terrified. They're already preparing to evacuate by the end of the day. We can't turn a blind eye to this. What? Things have already reached that point? Everything's moving way too fast. I do have an idea, but we're gonna need your help. We've got to bring this to an end. Alright then. Machias has told me a lot about you guys. I've thought this for a while now, but you're probably people worth trusting. I'll share what we've gathered, so make sure you use it well. Inspector Reiner shared some interesting information with Rien and the others. Combining all the individual pieces helped get them a clearer picture of the situation. However, it also unearthed something suspicious unfolding in Ulster. Something worthy of the word conspiracy. The idea that this sort of thing could occur in Ulster is hard to fully wrap my mind around. Reiner did put some potential operations together, but they're not going to make it in time, just like we thought. If anyone's going to do something, it'll have to be us. Besides, I don't think this is entirely unrelated to those of us from Thor's. We can't turn our backs on those poor people. We have to uncover what's really going on, no matter what. I'd like nothing more than to play a role in this operation. Tilly and I want to help too. I think we can convince the people who live here to go along with our plan. I couldn't imagine anyone better suited for that. Things get a little rough out there. Princess Alphen, Elise, your safety is the highest priority. I don't know what's going through your mind, but if it results in anything but us coming along, then you can forget it. Yes, that's right. We're helping, and that's that. You wouldn't let us come this far only to tell us to stay out of it, would you? Well, I guess I should have known they wouldn't back down after hearing all that. With all of us along for the ride, this will be a walk in the park. Just be as careful as possible and stay with the group, no matter what. Yep, you got it. We understand. Let's make sure we're ready before we head out. It's time, everyone. Right. Gross. So yeah, talk to Kai and Tilia when you're ready to start the next part of the quest. Just, check your equipment one more time if you're unsure. Nah, we good though. Let's get started. I called in some more help, just to be safe, but the odds of them getting here in time are about 50-50. We'll just have to proceed as if we're handling this entirely on our own. We have to uncover what's going on in Ulster no matter what. My brother's waiting up on the ship. This is for his sake too. A short while later, after Rien and the others had left, the residents started to assemble one by one. The time had come for them to evacuate to Aragon, as the mayor had ordered. Even those residents who had opposed the evacuation made their preparations to leave. With a sad farewell, they left their homes behind. Finally! It took longer than I thought it would. They're all so stubborn. Who's always going to be tough? Oh, Ulster. You're no bustling metropolis, but by Adios are you a beautiful town. And how proud I am that Prince Olivert himself spent some of his childhood here. Which is why merely cooperating with conscription is simply not enough. I want our town to make a true contribution to this nation. My good mayor, it would appear that we can finally get started. That's right, he's in leagues with this dude. Again. Hey there, Wads. Sorry it took so damn long. You wouldn't believe how stubborn all these townsfolk are. It's clear now that getting everyone away from the town first was the only way for this little reforming scheme of yours to go smoothly. I owe you a great deal of gratitude. Speed is crucial in business. Admittedly, I had to use a somewhat unconventional approach. I wouldn't concern yourself with that, it all counts as expenses. It is unfortunate that the town had to sustain some minor damage, but it's all for the greater good, I'm sure. I'm still impressed with the scale of it all, though. What was it again? A giant logistics center? From the plan draw-up, I gathered it was like an improvised version of the logistics storehouse that Kleist & Co. has in the capital. And didn't you mention that by building in our suburbs, we'd be able to develop into Erebonia's next big commercial area? The Empire's expanding, and there's an urgent demand to establish a logistics network, particularly for Jirai and Northumbria. The economic benefits we would gain from an Ulster logistics center would be unprecedented. Would you be so kind as to grant permission to open a factory that manufactures military items other than weapons? Of course! I presume such a factory will employ locals. It's for the country and also for the benefit of Ulster. It's a perfect plan. I had a hunch this was what was happening. What are you still doing here? Well, I do believe I've seen your faces before. You were in the same class as Hugo, if I'm not mistaken. You just keep popping up where you're not welcome. You really like sticking your neck out. Kleist & Co.'s sales manager Wad, and Mayor Matham. Are you aware that this plan of yours is illegal? I can't believe that you used monsters for your own purposes and drove away the residents. This is fraud and intimidation on a wide scale. You've essentially hijacked a town. We can't let this kind of cruelty slide. But there's still time. Please, stop this. What does it matter to outsiders like you, We're only thinking of the country and Ulster. How dare you be so impudent? Wads, get these people out of my town. Cleaning this riffraff up shouldn't be a problem. After all, I've already arranged to sweep away the town. What are a few extra pieces of trash? What? Time is short, and we have to begin. Let the great plan begin. Sponsored, of course, by Kleist & Co. What? Archaisms? Reiner saw the signs that Kleist had been doing some shady deals with Ouroboros. They're not just using military monsters, they're using archaisms too, and there's so many of them. What is all this about? What are these machines doing here? They're going to destroy the town! Stop them! What are you talking about? This is what we agreed. This is a necessary measure we must take in order to build the factory. Wait, the factory was supposed to be built on the outskirts of town. I had the area surveyed and the mountains were going to make development difficult. The locality of the town was perfect, however. It is the most efficient site. This is for the nation. Surely you won't start objecting now of all times. No, but this is... You've tricked me! I never would have agreed to this! Well, have a nice day, everyone. Things are going to be a little messy here for a while, so I think I'll take my leave. He's running for it. We have to do something about this first. The group split up to take on the monsters and archaisms. Stop! Stop it now! Damn you! Leave our town alone! Look out! Are you okay? It's dangerous here. Please stand back. Your Highness, Elise, it's not safe to be this close to the battle. No, I intend to fight. Allow me to help. This is the reality of the Great Twilight and the government's schemes. If I don't do whatever I can to save this nation, then I'm not fit to be part of the Imperial family. Your Highness, we can do something about the monsters and the archaisms. so leave this to us. You need to catch up to Wads. For all of Ulster. Got it. Thank you. Elise, protect Her Highness. If it gets too dangerous, both of you just run. Got it? Don't worry about us. Be careful, everyone. I just hope my emergency plan makes it in time. So yeah, Elise gets to be badass for once. Whoop whoop. Earlier... Not long now. The lodge should be just up ahead. Alma, Ock, are you doing alright? Yes, thank you. Don't worry about me. I can still walk a little longer. How about we take a short break while we're here? There's no need to hurry. We can take our time. Yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, Kai, when are you and Tilly going to tell us what this is all about? I was surprised to hear that you of all people tell us that we should leave town early. Oh, right, about that. Actually, Reen and them were the ones who came up with this whole plan. Oh, really now? You mean those kids who saved the town before? I'll tell you more once we get to the lodge. Well, alright, you must have your reasons for keeping quiet. In any case, the lodge is just a little bit further. I'll take care of any monsters we run into in the meantime, so follow me. Of course, thank you very much. Come on, lot, don't dawdle. Right. Huh? Eh? It's not here. The sheep plushie Daddy gave me. No, I must have accidentally left it behind somewhere. Shows you how prevalent and annoying the curse is. Surprise, we're gonna make this small child run straight into the war zone again. Whoop whoop. Well now, I'm gonna be quite busy from here on. I've gotta transport these construction an orbital bike! Ah! It's you! What are you doing here, Herman? Mr. Wads. Isn't it about time you went straight? You've been ignoring orders from the main office for a while now. On top of that, I hear you've been making illicit deals all over the Empire. How long do you think that you keep this up? So, what happened to that promise of yours? You swore you wouldn't trample over others for business sake. Yeah, here we are. Never would have found my calling if it weren't for you. I'm just here to make it up to you for all you did for me. And I decide I'm gonna pay you back by stopping you from making this huge mistake. It's over now, Wads. We know this isn't your first offense, but it'll be the last time you try to scam someone like this. The Inspectorate should have already contacted you. They'd like to bring you in for questioning about your recent dealings with the government. Ugh, meddling kids. Why don't you all just stop wasting my time? I've known I've had my setbacks, but this plan is foolproof. I've won over the mayor, avoided the main office, laid the groundwork with the government, and even called in favors from the IDF. Do you have any idea how long I've waited for all this to come together? Pretty soon, the Ulster Distribution Center is going to dominate the whole of the northwestern region. Just think about it. If I pull this off, it'll be the biggest score of my entire career. The profits I bring in could finally even surpass Hugo Kleist's. You did all this just for that? If only you'd gone about it differently, that passion could have led to great things. You've been with Kleist & Co. a long time, ever since it was first founded, right? Were you hoping Hugo would hand over the Kleist Mall and Ortis to you? This is my fault, Mr. Wads. If only I paid more attention, I could have stopped you before it came to this. But words won't work. I'll have to get through to you some other way. Don't you dare try to stop me. It's all about to come together. Just a little more. It'll be perfect. Perfect, I tell you. What the? What was that? Oh. What's a child doing here? Looks like the heavens have sent me a little gift. Damn it! Huh? Now, everyone. Better mind your manners. And just keep quiet and cooperate, and this will all go smoothly. Mr. Watts! Let him go! Now! Now, let me be clear. I'm not gonna budge even one reach away from my plan. All I need is a little more time, and the proper equipment, and I'll be able to level Ulster to the ground. Not to mention I still have one last ace up my sleeve. Alright now, time to take out the trash. Gaspar Garrods? You really brought Ouroboros archaisms out here? That's enough. Stop this right now, Mr. Wads. Great Twilight's gotten to him. That settles it. We have to finish this ourselves. First we'll take these things down. Everybody ready? Yeah. Leave it to us. Rescue the hostage and restrain Wads.
This one's strong. Be careful!
Break through! Sledgehammer!
Arcane Gale! Ha! Now! Let's go, everyone!
Understood! Leave it to me! There! It's my turn! Yeah. Yes! Light! All right! Take this! Nope! Wide open!
An opening! I'm up! Ignite! Crimson Lotus Formation! Let's go! Roar! Healing Strike!
Long time no stream. It's been a while, yes. Glad to see you could join me today. Hope everything's going well today, Ben.
How does this suit you? Now! It's mine! All right! Take this! Let's get him!
An opening!
Yes!
Space actually, okay.
Let's go! Leave this to me. How does this suit you? This is our chance. It's mine.
I'm up! Roar! Healing Strike! It's down! Una, now!
Yes!
Shit!
There! Ha! Leave it to me.
I guess it survived being staggered.
What?
Oh well.
It's my turn.
That's just how these things go.
Smash! Yes.
Sharon, do you have an impede move? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Kill me out, Crow.
Watch and learn. Too slow.
Leave it to me. Pierce through! Rosetta Arrow!
It's my turn!
Is this what we're doing? I guess this is
Crimson
what we're
Flash!
doing.
It's down!
They're mine!
This is it!
Boom.
Good work, Yuna. That was perfect.
Guess I must have a pretty good instructor, huh?
Alright, there we go. Unbreakable bonds. Rena and Yuna reach link level 7.
I did it!
And, Elise's S-Craft updated. Whoop whoop. No! You destroyed them already? This is ridiculous! But you're weak from that fight. I'll just use the other one end. Not so fast! What? You took it out in one blow! Alright, it's time, you two. Perfect timing, Kai. Now, just leave the rest to us. Lot, quick, get with us. Tilia? Looks like the tables have turned. Things were getting pretty dicey there, but I guess we made it in just the nick of time. We're from the Bracer Guild. Can anyone bring us up to speed? I'm only sorry we couldn't get here sooner. Not at all. Everything worked out perfectly. I'm glad I called you guys. I never thought things would get this crazy. Thank goodness. We were worried sick when you disappeared, Lot. It all happened so fast. I'm sorry I ran off, Tilia. Kai. You did a great job on the rescue as well. I think the credit goes to Estelle and the others for charging in right when things took a turn for the worst. I'm just relieved things turned out the way they did. Bracers! You've got to be kidding me! Wanted criminals! Killed dogs! Where is it going to end? Are you going to make an enemy of Kleist & Co? Of the government? You still haven't given up? Tough nut to crack, huh? I don't think you fully understand the position you're in. What? According to Toval, the main office of Kleist & Co. has denied all responsibility for the things you've done. You've been suspended from duty several times, and you're on your last warning now. That info technically isn't meant to leave the company, but push really came to shove. I heard about it from Reiner. Your unethical fixation on success is in direct opposition to the main office's wishes. Doesn't it seem a bit uncouth of you to invoke Kleist & Co., Mr. Three-Piece Suit? Considering their feelings towards you and all. Throwing it around like that could land you in some trouble. I couldn't agree more. You have no right to utter that name, Wads. The same goes for your so-called connections with the government. Ah, he's finally here. And there's the last helper we called in. That ship. Sir? Oh, look, Becky's with him, too. How nice. Hey there, everyone. Sorry it took us so long. Finding Hugo and bringing him here was a wee bit longer than expected. Well, Mr. Managing Director, seems like things are taking a real spiral. Any plans on how to handle it? Oh, I'll put an end to this, all right. It's my duty, after all. Wait, what are you... Sir, I apologize for how this must look. These ruffians have thrown a wrench in the works, but it's only a temporary setback, I assure you. Wads, let's cut to the chase. What exactly are you doing here? Sir? Do you have any idea of the trouble you're in? As if scamming people out of their homes wasn't bad enough, you even took a child hostage. I've told you time and time again that I won't accept such unconscionable methods of business, yet you continue to disregard my orders. Sir, I don't understand. Who cares about the past? Don't you see what's at stake here? I've found a more efficient way to boost our profits. Why should anything else matter? That's what doing business is all about, right? You'll never make it in this industry if you let yourselves worry over matters of petty morality. Come on, Wads, it's like speaking to a brick wall with you. The curse has taken root deep inside of him. It must have honed in on his fixation with profit and drove him out of control. Or maybe it's more his obsession with surpassing you that's gotten him this far out of line. Surpassing me? Why should that matter so much? You still don't understand? I've been with Kleist since the very beginning. I've watched it grow from a tiny company to the nationwide juggernaut it is today. Do you have any idea what it's like for me seeing you take over and call me incompetent? Third rate. If I can raise our profits more than you, then perhaps, finally, you'll recognize me for the businessman I truly am. Hugo. Hugo always views things so logically, but a situation like this really requires an emotional touch. Wads, you've been a loyal employee of my company for many years. In just the past month, your efforts have raised our profit margin by 10%. I'll admit the results you've achieved have been impressive. But your criminal activity, rejection of our trading policies, and utter refusal to follow orders are not something I can overlook. Effective immediately, I'm relieving you of your position as sales manager and placing you on indefinite suspension. What? No, it can't be. After all I've done. Everyone, I'm truly sorry for the trouble Wads has caused. I take full responsibility. I should have paid more attention to what was going on in my own company. I promise I'll compensate anyone who was affected by my employees' unlawful activities. Now, Herman. Yes, sir. Attend to Wads. Looks like he's taken a few bumps. See to it that he gets some medical treatment. Yes, sir, of course. Well, I must be on my way. Hold up, Hugo. One more question before you go. What are you planning on doing from here on out? The world's problem may be settled. What about the future? You knew what the government was planning, but you still got in bed with them. I know that was not purely a business decision. But all this that's happened here, that's where it got you. You claim you're going to take responsibility. But what does that mean? You stepping down as managing director? I told you already, didn't I? I'm going to settle things. The fires of war will engulf this continent before too long. I've known that for 2 years now. That's why I allied myself with the government, to give Kleist its best chance of surviving. But I see now that I made the wrong judgment. It's only natural that I should resign. Hugo. Jeez, none of this pish. What do you think that's gonna accomplish? What? She's got a point, Hugo. You know we're trying to put an end to the Great Twilight, right? Your government connections could make you a valuable ally to that cause. What do you say? For old time's sake? I don't know. The way I see it, the important thing here isn't obligation. It's what you truly want to make happen. Not that it's any of my business. I'm not from Erebonia myself, so I don't know what this mall must be like for you. But all of us have gotten this far by following our convictions, by doing what we believe is right. Same probably goes for Reen in Class 7, so why should it be any different for you? Estelle. Yeah, that's a pretty good way of summing up while we're all here. We wouldn't have trudged all the way to West Erebonia if we didn't believe in what we were doing. In the end, the decision is yours to make. Try to be honest with yourself and see how things go from there. What do I really want? For crying out loud, you know what you want. You just can't admit it because of that stubborn pride of yours. You know there's a way to make both Thors and Kleist can come out of this still standing. So wrap your whinging and snap to it. If you go wrong again, I'll be here to set you right. Becky? Me? Go wrong? You better not expect I'd make any sort of mistake like that twice. And I'll move forward from here my way. I'll ensure the future of the company and Thor's without so much as relying on the government. Well said. Anyone can do all that. It's you. Wow, this little adventure sure escalated quickly. All the same, it's good to have you back on our side, Hugo. I'm sure the others will be glad to hear it too. We should head back and spread the news to the courageous, don't you think, guys? Yeah. Huh? Well, I'm certainly glad that's over. You could say that again. My heart's still beating crazy fast. We still have a few things we need to clear up, but at least the worst is behind us. And it's all thanks to them. Those Thor kids still got it in them, don't they? Shortly afterward, the 3rd Armored Division arrived to take control of the scene. Well, that was fun. Ulster sustained considerable damage. However, it was swiftly restored with the compensation from Kleist & Co. The residents rejoiced as they returned to the town. And others were reunited with old friends. Look, even Hugo's helping out with the cleanup. So cute. Certainly, not everything was resolved that day. But, at least this was the end of the incident that engulfed Ulster. You're all going now, aren't you? Right, we have to, unfortunately. Yeah, I figured. I want to thank you guys again for everything you did. Right, you got my thanks too. I knew asking you guys to look into this was the right call. Well, it wasn't just us. We had a lot of help on this one. Right, we had some assistance in clearing out the remaining archaisms too. We only clobbered a few of them. You two pretty much had things handled on your own. It's thanks to all your guys' hard work that Ulster was saved. You were first on the scene and you busted that conspiracy wide open. Yeah, if you hadn't got here when you did, it might have been too late. Aw, thank you for saying so. But I think I'll turn red if I hear any more praise. I'll turn red from head to toe. Honestly though, I'm sure my father and brother will be able to breathe a sigh of relief now. I don't doubt it. If you have the chance, please tell your father that I hope for a swift recovery. Thank you. I'll let him know. What are they talking about? I think I have an idea. That'll be our little secret, okay? Things are gonna get way tougher from here. We all gotta stay on our toes. For now, us bracers are gonna keep on bracing. Hope you guys can keep up. Like I have a choice? Come back anytime. Just be careful out there. Things might be a bit tough for the town for a little while. If there's anything we can do to help, just let us know. We'll come back to see you again. Stay safe. Alright, another mission completed. And because we answered all the questions right, we get a couple of bonus AP. All in all, pretty good. I jumped into my car as soon as I heard about this, but I still didn't make it in time. But it looks like you guys all handled everything just fine without me, at least. Thankfully, yes, it's good to see you again, Inspector Reiner. We had a little trouble along the way, but we managed to throw a wrench into their plans. I think that the government and the IDF were colluding to take over Ulster, and that they nearly succeeded. It's probably something that could only have happened because of the state the world's in. This is exactly the sort of thing the Government Accountability Inspectorate exists to stop. Thanks for the help, guys. We should be the ones thanking you. If we hadn't gotten word from you when we did, Wads would have probably gotten away scot-free. Glad to hear that. It really makes my job feel worthwhile. So long as we don't give up, we can expose any corruption in the government. I'll keep at it and help make Erebonia a better place to live for everyone. So yeah, we can talk to all our friends. Not just Toby, you're all like cool heroes out of a storybook. Legendary heroes, even. You might be teaching me before too long. Oh. That's cute. Alright. So next up, we've got a monster on this road here. So let's go ahead and take care of that, shall we? Of course, we picked up a holy bell. So that seems like something I should probably be putting on Miss Elisa Reinford here, our holy caster. You know, space arts damage up 30, arts delay half. Sounds good to me. I just wish I had better fire bell for her. I mean, I guess I can just use this. So yeah, we got a healing station there. Don't urgently need it, but I might as well just use it.
Here I go! There! Now's our chance!
Ha!
Yes!
Oh no, they messed around with Zero Arc's
You won't
Ring and
get
they found
away.
out.
Molten Storm! Is everyone okay?
Yeah, those monsters seem pretty...
Isn't this where the railway cannons were brought in? Yes. 4 of them were then used to bombard the city of Ordis. There!
A battleship was sent to collect them after the dust had settled. At least that's what I heard.
Interesting. Well, I want the treasure first, and then I will fight you.
There! Take this! Let's get him!
An opening!
Death
Nope.
breath. Forever.
Wide open!
An opening! Let's go! Arcane Gale! Ha! Now! Let's go, everyone!
Yes! Leave it
No
to me!
problem! Ha!
Ha! Yeah!
Chest!
Leave it to me! Ha! Let's do it!
You're wide open!
All right! There! Nice! We did it!
Doo-doo-doo.
Ha! There! Ha!
Doesn't look like there's any nice treasures in there. Yeah, well.
It looks strong. Watch out!
It's okay, I didn't see it. We're fine. Anyway, trial chest for Elisa and Sharon. That's why they're in my party right now.
This one's tough. Be careful!
Will this work?
butterflies fluttering in darkness.
I seriously doubt it, but let's try it.
Gather to me! Yes!
Well, it did Nightmare at least, so that's something.
Let's go! Radical design! Leave it to me! Pierce through! Rosetta arrow! Let's do it! Strike! Too bad! Yes! How does this suit you? Chip! Leave it to me! Light! My turn. Pierce through! Rosetta arrow! Now! Strike!
Damn it, I have insight up.
Thank you.
Insight needs to be, you know, more OP.
It's my turn. Ha! Leave this to me. Ha! Now!
It's mine! Yes!
Dance! Phantasmal butterfly!
My turn! Arcus activate! Ha! Don't take me lightly!
Yes!
Ah! My turn! Arcus activate!
Oops. This time that.
I am bound by my chains no longer. Ha! Ha! I'm sorry. Your fate is now sealed. You cannot escape death's embrace.
Oh. Deathblow does trigger on
Farewell
it.
for now.
I should have just done that from the start then. Well, I got the Astral Bell. That's, gonna go straight on Emma. But Radical Design is now Brilliant Design. So yeah, a little bit more arts, access to Galleon Port just because, and Arsley half naturally. So, you know, good stuff.
Watch out! This is a tough one.
Arcane Gale! Ha! It's down!
They're mine! Here I go! Take this!
Yes! Light!
My turn. Judgment time! Eat this!
Flame.
Nope.
Take this!
All right! You can't escape! Fire! Wide open!
An opening!
Yes! Let's go!
It's my turn! Roar! Healing strike! Now!
They're mine!
All right! How do you like this? Awaken! There!
It's mine! Ha! My turn! Arcus activate! Yeah! Yes! Arcus activate!
Here I go! Take this! Let's get him!
An opening!
Yeah!
I got your back!
Thank you.
Art's too strong.
Is everyone okay?
Art's OP. Please nerf. Actually don't.
Now's our chance!
Blossom! Dancing kettle!
Arcane Gale! Ha!
Here I go! Take Wide open!
An opening!
My turn. Pierce through! Rosetta arrow! Let's do it! Crow, come on!
I hear ya!
Yeah! That was perfect.
Nothing like a job well done.
Chop, chop! Chop! Locked and loaded! Chop there!
That enemy is strong. Please be careful.
Well, only if it wants to fight me. It
We
doesn't want to
appear
fight
to
me.
have come across some treasure.
That's fine. Anyway, Nightmare 3. That's probably going on Kurt, our boy. Actually... Can't have two stat spec casts in the same place, but that can be Nightmare. Hold on. I got an Adamantine Shield SR, so that's just going to be straight upgrade. Do I have a Crescent Mirror one? No. Do I have a La Forte SR? No. Okay. I see what you get in that game. Anyway, point being, let's give... Actually, she needs to be able to hit things, so yeah, let's just give her a hit quartz. It's fine not having accuracy up if you're like not a physical user, but if you are, then you should have something going for you. I mean, Eunice 300% might be a little much, but that's just because all the evasion stuff also has accuracy buffs to them too. And then, I mean, there's Prominent Snowbug got on her, so that also helps. And there's a photo spot here. Let's get that photo spot. North Languedoc Canyon. We didn't get a chance to really take in the scenery when we were here last. It's pretty breathtaking. Text break. Looking good. I'll send it to Rex when I get a chance. Like right now, maybe.
Hey, how's it hanging? Let me take a peek at the goods. Whoa, here's a little something for your troubles.
Oh, a photo of Lucy. Damn, Rex is really getting around, huh? Well, I mean, we might as well check it out. Behold. Looking fine. At least that one kind of makes sense to have.
Be careful!
Some of her other ones are like, Rex, why do you have these? How did you get these?
Wreak havoc! Chaos Storm!
Take this!
Damn it.
Nope.
I'm up! Crimson Flash! Now!
They're mine! Nope. Let's get him!
An opening!
Yes! Pierce through! Rosetta arrow!
It's my turn! Take this! Let's get him! Get him, Instructor!
Got it! Moving out. There!
It's mine!
I'm up! Huh. All right. Nice work.
Kinda thought you would have had enough to finish it off, Crow, but whatever. That's fine. We'll live with that. Anyway, here's our quest monster.
It looks like the devils mentioned in scripture. There have been a number of sightings recently.
We'll handle it. Elise, Your Highness, please stand back.
Heads up. That one means business.
How's this?
That doesn't count.
Watch out! This is a tough one. Dance! Phantasmal butterfly!
Search mode activate. Scan complete.
Weak to Earth. Cool.
Nope. Wide open!
An opening!
Nope.
My turn. Charging!
Nope. Let's get him!
An opening!
Nope.
God, I love the serious
Let's get
Aegis
him!
combo.
An opening!
Nope. Let's get him! All right, everyone ready?
Got it!
Yes!
No problem!
Over here!
I'll save you.
Thanks!
Ha!
I got your back!
Thank you. Now,
Let the art spam begin, although I should probably just be using Cross
Charging!
Crusade.
All right. Take this! Let's get him!
An opening! It's my turn! Roar! Healing strike! Now!
They're mine!
yeah! My turn.
Man, dicks. Alright, I got a Recuria Bomb. That should fix things up.
Thanks!
Thanks! It's my turn!
My turn. I'll support.
Thanks!
Thanks!
Not on my watch!
Don't give up!
Thanks.
Dang, Ramen of 1 health.
Can't lose.
That's some bullshit. Oh no, that insta-gipped him. That's what that did. Dirty.
Roar! Healing strike! It's down!
They're mine!
My turn.
I don't have any accelerators in this party. I mean, I have Yuna, but in which case,
Time to kick things up a notch! Alright!
might seem silly to spend a turn moving him, but I do want to get him in range for Quick Star.
All right!
I can't get everyone in range for Quick Star. Oh well.
Time to-
This is fine.
Moving out! How do you like this? They're down!
I'll assist.
It's my turn! Roar! Healing strike! It's down!
They're mine!
My turn. Listen! Ebon Crystal! My turn. I'll support.
Thanks!
My turn. Arcus, activate!
I'm up! Roar! Healing strike!
Absolute Reflect is so much fun.
Ha!
support you.
Thanks!
It's my turn! I shall go.
Thanks!
Thanks!
My turn. Showtime! They're down!
I'll assist.
I'm up!
Oh, apparently not close enough for that either. Lame.
Roar! Healing strike!
All right! Take this! My turn. Activate Ragnarok! Destroy!
My turn. Showtime! They're down!
I'll assist.
It's my turn! Ignite! Crimson Lotus Formation! I'm up! Crimson Slash! It's down!
They're mine!
And there we go. Not bad, but the guy has a lot of health.
Good work, Yuna. That was perfect.
Guess I must have a pretty good instructor, huh?
All right, got it.
Yeah, I did it!
And levels up for Reen and Yuna. Doing well for ourselves. But the real prize was that Skanda gem we just picked up. It's essentially the Action 4 quartz. In addition, it gives you Chrono Drive, Break, and Burst, so I'm gonna throw that on. And yeah, I will turn this into a cast too. Do I have an attack 3? I don't. I do have a strike 3 though, so I'll put that on him because he does have a little bit of a crit thing going here. Why is this Ixion Bolt? I have to have something better than this, right? Maybe not. Like the Waterfall Quartz, maybe? Well, that just beats up Scrubs. And it's either this or Fortune SR. Yeah, this is fine. Revolution helps him punch above his weight class as well, which is good stuff. Okay. Back to the Courageous. We're gonna go report our quests, and then we are going to do a couple of bonding events, because we got two more events from doing all these side quests.
How did everything go? I see! Good work, everyone! Now then, if you'll excuse me...
Alright, my choices are Duvalie, Elise, Altina, and Fee. I think I'm just gonna do Altina and the Dubes. Altina? Who are you talking to? Oh, Instructor Reen. Actually. Perfect timing. Would you mind giving this a listen, Reen? George, thank you for your help earlier. No problem. Sounded like you were able to have a good chat with Scarlet. Thanks again for keeping an eye on Crow for me. Oh no, I didn't do much really. So, did you happen to have some information concerning the workshop? Yeah, I actually have something I'd like to get Altina's confirmation on. Figured I'd get in touch with her via the Courageous too. Something you want confirmation on? The headquarters for the Black Workshop is located at the base of the Greybourne mountain range. However, it appears to have been abandoned at some point. It is completely deserted now. What? You mean the place where I was held captive? The very same. Not only is Alberic gone, but he took enormous stores of research data and experimental Zabber soldats with him. When I checked around this time yesterday, it had already been wiped clean. I had no idea they were planning anything like that. Maybe I simply wasn't trusted with the information. I was hoping I could get your thoughts on this, Altina, seeing as that's where you're originally from. I wish I had something useful to share. Unfortunately, my memory of that time is still a bit hazy. However, I think this might actually prove to be a good opportunity for us. How so? I'm trying to track them down now, so I can't really help directly, but if you're interested, you should have enough time to investigate the workshop site before we head down to the next shrine. Gotcha. Well, it could definitely be a good chance to find out some new information, though the probability of finding anything conclusive there is likely close to nil. Still, I don't think it'd be an entirely fruitless endeavor. There could be intel on the Zabber soldats, S-weapons, the combat shells, and homunculi like me and Milliam. Altina. I've secured a tentative infiltration route. I know it's asking a lot for you to trust me given the mess I've made of things. If you do decide to do this though, please contact me through Altina. Yeah, you bet. I'll be making preparations just in case. The Black Workshop's completely deserted. We don't know why, but this could be our only chance to investigate it. There could be intel on the Zabber soldats, S-weapons, the combat shells, and homunculi like me and Milliam. Altina. Well, it's understandable that it'd be on her mind. It may be completely deserted, but it is the Gnome's headquarters, so I think we're gonna need some help. Should I get in contact with George and go investigate the Black Workshop? Black Workshop. We need to consider the risks, but there's a lot we could potentially gain by checking it out. Let's fill everyone in first and then get in contact with George. Understood. I'll tell everyone right away. Reen briefed those on board about the situation and received approval for the plan to investigate the Black Workshop. As a precaution, the small team tasked with infiltrating the facility was to be supported by the Courageous too. Altina and Crow contacted George. He headed to the workshop using a teleportation gate that he had secret access to. So this is the Black Workshop? Used to be the Gnome's HQ, huh? They might still be using it in some capacity, you never know. Angelica, do you remember the last time we were here? Clear as day. The mask didn't mess with any of my memories from that time. You guys had to take on the Chancellor, the Steel Maiden, and the Blazing Demon all at once. It was crazy. But now all is still and quiet. Frankly, it's unsettling. Not a soul in here besides us. Feels abandoned. These conditions are ideal for us. We can conduct our investigations without interference. Okay, we'll go to the S-Weapon Lab. I'm curious about the origins of my Berserker and Shirley's Testarossa. When we met in Stargazer's Tower, we were enemies. Now we're working together. Who would have thought? Yeah, feels odd. Please don't stab me in the back. Or don't stab me in the back, please, Duvie. Don't come up with pet names for me! As for us, we'll go check out the Combat Shell and Zabber Soldat Research Lab. Maybe Alberic left behind his research notes or something. You're going to the Homunculus Lab, correct? Will you be okay? Yes, I've been there once before when we came to save Instructor Reen. It's where Milliam and I were born. Maybe there's still something to learn there. Yes, maybe. Let's see what we can find. The Courageous 2 will be patrolling the area around you. Return at once if you're in danger. We'll be waiting here. Let us know if anything goes wrong. Alright, everyone knows what to do, so let's get started. I think I know what these are. OZ series incubation tanks. Test subjects which failed to become Millium or me. They were discarded when we were born. That's disgustingly cruel. The DG cult was researching something similar a few years ago. Instructor Reen? Huh? What the? An OZ Mirage. It's an archaism manufactured at the Black Workshop based on Ouroboros' designs. Seems to be inactive. Perhaps it malfunctioned, and they left it behind when they moved to a new base. Huh? I regret the things I did when I was escaping before. I didn't do anything to this particular unit, but still. I feel sorry for it, left like this. Let me at least lean it against the wall. Instructor. What's this white capsule? It doesn't look like an incubator. I noticed it when we were here last. Because it's in this area, it must have been involved in the OZ series research. It's deactivated and locked. Something about it bothers me, but it's not like we'll find out more just by looking at it. But why does it seem so familiar? Empty tanks. OZ. Wait, 73 and 74? That's... Yes. These are the tanks where Millium and I were grown.
So this girl's my sister, huh? Sorry, I don't know if we'll remember this, but when you get outside, let's make sure to meet up and play together, okay?
How odd. This place is so lifeless and desolate. And yet, it fills me with nostalgia somehow. That's completely normal, Altina. It reminds you of your sisterly bond with Millium. Yes, I suppose that must be it. That bond was once the only thing I knew I could trust. I'm grateful to you, Instructor. This is the place of my origin, and despite its dark history, it is quite dear to me. I'm only able to think of it as such, thanks to everything I learned from you and the rest of Class 7. I really haven't done anything. All that personal growth is your own accomplishment. I hope you keep me around so I can see how much more you'll continue to grow. And I'm sure Millium would want to see that too. Of course. Reen and Altina joined the team members who searched the other areas, and they all returned to the ship through a portal. They didn't find the information they were after, but at least they discovered how many new Zauber Soldats, combat shells, and OZ Mirage units had been produced. Furthermore, they realized it was highly possible that the Black Workshop was moved to an entirely new location. Well, we maxed out Altina's bond at least. That's good news, right? Whew, excuse me. Those enhanced Jaegers. Improving one's physical abilities with hypnosis is absolutely absurd. Quite honestly, they're a disgrace to Ouroboros. They ought to hold themselves to the highest standards like my lord. My lord, I'll be there soon. Duvalie. Oh, are you performing weapon maintenance, Duvalie? Naturally. My lord is waiting at the shrine after all. Inez and Anea as well, surely. But no one asked you to babysit me, Schwarzer. Focus on taking care of yourself first. Now I think about it, the shop should be done polishing what I left there. The time to use it hasn't yet come. For now, I need to keep my focus on what's directly in front of me. Looks like Duvley left something pretty important at the shop. If you're not opposed to it, do you want to go back to get that now, Duvley?
What?
It's fine. It's nothing that needs to be taken care of immediately anyway. But it's important to you, right? If leaving it for later will bother you, then it's probably better to take care of it before we face off against the Steel Maiden.
You're as nosy as ever, Schwarzer. But you're probably right in this instance.
Okay, I'll take you up on the offer then. This one time. Afterward, they visited the workshop in Ortis to pick up the important object that Duvley had entrusted to Strauss. This is your armor, and even your helmet too. You had some work done on them?
Yes, there were some minor scuffs that were starting to stand out.
I'd heard talk of a skilled artisan working here in Ortis, so I decided to take a chance and ask for them to mend it. This isn't the usual sort of work I'd have expected to do when I first began operating here. But your request was so earnest, it gave me more than enough inspiration to take the job and give it my full attention.
Much appreciated. Such a beautiful shine. This level of technical ability is exactly what I'd expect from an artisan favored by the Dukes. With this, I'm one step closer to fulfilling my oath.
Duvley? No idea what that's about, but if I may offer my thoughts, you don't appear fully prepared to me.
Huh?
Decades of work as a glass artisan comes with its perks. I can tell when someone's heart is clouded, shall we say. I polished up your helmet and armor back to their original luster. Now you have to make sure that your spirit matches.
Oh. I see. Thank you for your services.
Perhaps I've gone and run my mouth. Don't worry about it. Thank you again. Reen spoke to Duvley, who was standing stock still outside the workshop. He invited her to the harbor district, suggesting they make use of their time in Ortis to go look at the sea. Have you been waiting long, Duvley? Duvley?
Ah, that's cold! What do you think you're doing? What is that?
Sorry, it's gelato. I found a great place for it last time I was here on field exercises. Want some? Really hits the spot on a hot day like this.
Honestly, I can't believe you. We've got an important battle coming up. Can't you be a little more serious?
This is just how I am. I think it's fine for you to just be yourself, too.
Be myself?
To tell the truth, I've always been a little envious of you. Even when you were with the Society, there was something very earnest about you. And even now that you're with us, your swordsmanship is still just as confident as it's ever been. I can't help but admire that. I feel like ever since I was a kid, all I've ever done is doubt myself. I can see why Aryan Road would make you the leader of the Stahlritter.
Schwarzer?
Don't worry, you'll get through to her. I'm sure of it. You've already seen through to her true intentions, right?
Perhaps.
Then, all that's left is for us to give it our all. I hope I'll get to see you in your armor again sometime soon.
What? Blast it all! Why'd you have to ruin the mood? I think I'm starting to see things more clearly now, though. Maybe the real reason I chose to ally with him is...
You okay, Duvley?
I'm fine. It's none of your business. Come on, let's finish the gelato before it melts and get back. Loitering around aimlessly like this is unbecoming of one who is known as the Swift.
Sure, let's get going. Reen and Duvley enjoyed the view of the ocean and the delicious gelato for a while longer. They headed back to the Courageous Two afterwards, ready to face whatever lay ahead. The real curse of Erebonia is all the girls just wanting to jump on Ring's dick. That's literally all it is. Alright, well, let's go ahead and make a save. And it's time to make our way towards Crossbell. I think I could still go for another hour or two at least, so let's keep going, shall we? Yeah, nice work back there. And here I was, hoping to luxuriate in all the pleasures Aaron Village had to offer. No rest for the wicked, I suppose. After all the work you two put in to defend the place, I don't think the wicked label really applies. Say, weren't Agatha and Tio with you earlier? They were, yeah, but Heavy Blade's gone back to Legram, and Tio Tot left her papers here and headed home. She was in a real tizzy, too. Must have had a lot of work to get done on top of helping us. Unfortunate, but unavoidable. For now, we can take heart in the fact that we managed to liberate Emma's home from Gilbert and his goons. That is an unqualifiable win. I know that you still have much to do, young Reed, but you have earned yourself some relaxation. I highly recommend you take it. I'll try at least. Thank you, Your Highness. I heard about what happened at Ulster. It sounded truly terrible. Who could have anticipated that the influence of the Great Twilight would have caused this? We may have underestimated the situation. And I need to thank you. We only managed it with everyone's help. I just really hope that the people of Ulster will be able to recover soon. I do as well. Thank you, Reed. I mean, the formation's fine, let's just go. If you head to the Stella Sanctuary in Crossbell, the main story will progress. Please note that quests and sub-events you have yet to complete will disappear. The Courageous 2 set course for Crossbell. It navigated carefully to stay out of sight of the Air Force before finally reaching the wetlands. Eastern Crossbell Province, skies above the southern wetlands. There it is. That's it, right? A pillar of light, the same as in Hommel. Yeah, there's no mistaking it. So the Stella Sanctuary is below it then. Wherein my lord awaits. Just as we thought, there don't seem to be any Gargantua-class ships nearby. Right, they're certain to be focusing the bulk of their military strength towards Calvard. Which makes this our best chance to land. All hands prepare...
No, I suspect it will not be that easy.
Oh, hi, Schmidt. Professor Schmidt? What do you mean by that?
Just now, this ship was detected by a directional radar. They are lying in wait for us. They know we are coming.
There's an optic response coming from the north. Is it an enemy attack? No, wait! Isn't that the same type of beam we saw the Gargantua using? That's a magic barrier oscillation beam. Judging from its origin point, could it be... Identifying! Elise, Your Highness. Activating wide-range radar. Identifying firing location. Putting the image on screen. That's... Orcus Tower? Why there?
Hey, you guys! Do you read me?
Oh. Jonah, and Lloyd too.
You guys know what's going on with that beam coming out of the tower?
Come to the SSS building quick. Security around the area is sparse right now.
It's a barrier that needs to be broken. Who else to ask but Lloyd Bannings? Rena and the others arrived at the field exercise camp off Ursula Road without being spotted. They decided to rendezvous with their allies at the Special Support Section headquarters. I can't believe we managed to sneak this many people inside. Same, Oculus. Looks like their security really has gone slack. Yeah, I had my doubts about us being taken off the wanted list, but here we are. Sure is a relief to see you guys again after all this time. Yeah, the intelligence division's not so hot on keeping tabs way out here. This goes to show how close the war is. That said, those barrier generators are something else. I had no idea they'd been in the works. I remember them announcing some kind of experimental new defense system a while back. This must be what that was all about. They're essentially a confluence of both magic and science. It's different from the magic we know in the Empire. If anything, I'd say it's closer to the alchemy practiced here in Crossbell. They feel kinda like the barrier I made with Demiurgus too, except not nearly as big. Still, they seem pretty good at protecting smaller areas. Jeez, what is Bell thinking? Black Workshop's putting out higher quality stuff than ever before. Something like this could change the face of the war all on its own. Yeah, no doubt about it. Either way, we're gonna have to shut this all down. Otherwise, we won't even get a chance to carry out this rivalry before the war begins. Right, we have to keep our own goals in mind. The tower's still surrounded by the Imperial Defense Force, though. And there's a barrier stopping us from dropping in on it from above. In that case, how about we go in from underground? We could probably get in through the geofront. The geofront does have basement levels that connect to the tower. Yeah, but it's not like we can waltz in there. They got military police patrolling the place around the clock. Aw, that stinks, and here I thought I'd come up with a good plan for once. Actually, I think you have the right idea. Storming the place head-on's a no-go, long as those Zapper soldats are on watch. Going through the basement just might be the easier option. In that case, we just need to create a diversion to draw the MPs away. It's gonna have to be something big to distract them all long enough for us to sneak in. You know, the Bobcat is on its way here, and with Team Liberal's bracers aboard too. Those extra numbers could give us some more options. Hey, how about we try what Yuna and the others did last time? You know, when you did a performance to lure away that old rich guy. Oh yeah, that was... Wait, hold on a second. You mean that thing that happened with Marquis Ballard in Sutherland? How do you know about that? Your power allowed you to see it, am I right? Yeah, the Spirit Vein showed it to me in a vision. It was only for a second, so I didn't really get what was going on, but it looked like fun. That ability of yours sure is wild. Well, she's only been able to do it since the Great Twilight began, so it's probably a temporary thing. Hey Patsvan, welcome to the stream. We are, in Crossbell. Using a performance as a diversion doesn't sound like a bad plan. Especially not with a professional artiste at our side. And not just any artiste, one of the most up-and-coming members of Arc&Ciel. Who, me? Arc&Ciel is really popular around Crossbell, right? Yeah, everyone's been really bummed out that they're not putting on any shows. Neither their star players are in any condition to dance right now. But we still have Celia Trade, forerunner of the troupe's second generation.
Arc-en-Ciel's star-studded comeback. I like it. That's a pretty good angle. Hold on a minute. We can't do the show without Ilya. A ton of our stagehands are taking time off too. We'd never be able to put together something together like this on such short notice. That shouldn't be a problem. We've got a pretty extensive network of friends to ask for help for in times like these. I bet they'd be more than willing to lend us a hand or two. Or 10. Besides, Scheherazade already practiced the part with you, didn't she? Oh, yeah, she did. I thought she was an A-rank bracer? Apparently she was a professional dancer before joining the guild. Oh, ship's got hidden depths, huh? I can dig it. Bracer Guild doesn't give A ranks for nothing. She must be more than physically adequate. We can probably get Estelle on board, too. Of course, all this depends on whether Sully agrees to take the lead. Huh? I mean, I'm sure they'd be able to keep up with me, but, me? The lead? You'll be fine. I know you can do it. Please, consider it. We may not be able to get into the tower otherwise. Okay, fine. I'll do it already. Great. Sounds like a plan. Wow, Arc-en-Ciel back in action. I can't wait. Don't get too comfortable. This ain't a school festival we're putting on here. Not this time. We'd better get to work right away. There's only 3 days left until D-Day. We should start by recruiting stagehands and getting rehearsals underway. Don't forget publicity. Publicity. We need this to feel like a big deal. Right. It'll need to be enough of a spectacle to distract the military police and Imperial Defense Force, too. Leave that to me. The Crossbell News Service is at your, service. We may need to cut some corners to get the next edition out on time, but we'll do what we can. And I'll put the word out on the Orbital Network. That should build a little hype.
Well, since we're all pitching in, why don't I pull a couple of strings on my end as well?
Gaius, no. Wait, shit. Wrong Kaiji Tang voiced character. Hi, Cow. Zhao. Cowley. Cow. Wah, 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 wah. It's the year of the cow. I'm sorry, but I'm not. What the? Zhao.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Ashen Chevalier.
And as always, it's a pleasure to see you again, Ellie.
You must be the young Heiyue executive I've heard so much about. What's going on? Shin's here too? Hands where I can see him, White Orchid Dragon. I heard about your little run-in with Uni and Mademoiselle. What's your deal?
Oh, please. My contract with the Governor General's office is long since over. There's no need to be so suspicious. This time around, I'd like the honor of assisting you in your endeavors.
Listen, pal, I don't know who you are, but I know shady types like you when I see him. You'd never do anything just out of the goodness of your heart. What's your syndicate's stake in all this?
The end of the world would be the end of Heiyue. It's as simple as that.
Gotta love pragmatism.
Even so, I've brought you a little something extra, as a show of good faith.
This is the Almighty Conflagration, and Father!
My agents were able to capture this image shortly before the generator went online. Shall we begin devising our plan now? If you'd like to reach them, we'd best start soon.
God, what a weasel. But yeah, we've acquired Heiyue's help for this operation, so what could possibly go wrong? Sometime later, Estelle, Scheherazade, and the rest of their friends arrive from Erebonia. Everyone else on board the Courageous 2 who was willing to help touched down soon after.
Angelica, are you gonna help or are you just gonna stare? Sunglasses look really silly with the eye patch over them. Wow, this is shaping up to be a real full-scale operation.
You said it. I can't believe Allie offered to sing. Not to mention Prince Olivert, Mint, and the entire Modern Music Club on accompaniment. And then we have Tita helping out with staging.
Well, I suppose she's not hurting by staring. That's a small plus.
Toa, Elise, and Princess Alphen are pitching in all over the place too. Plus we have Angelica and Duvally standing by in case anything goes wrong.
Elliot directing the musicians, and Crow, the performers. I know Crow thinks otherwise, but this really does feel just like our little concert from back then. Right, well, gross aside. I ain't never seen anyone as demanding as Elliot when it comes to striking a tune.
Everybody's helping out, even Heiue. I didn't see that one coming.
Cooperating with them wasn't an easy pill to swallow. It's definitely something they're not telling us. We shouldn't let our guard down around them.
True, but I think they're sincere in their desire to save the world, if nothing else. I believe they will continue to help us for as long as it remains beneficial to them.
At least they're giving us good intel. Like the warning about who we'd have to face on our way to fight Aryan Road. The conflagration is no surprise, but my father... It's almost as though he's following in the footsteps of our ancestors.
Laura?
As the second in command of the Eisenritter?
Indeed, the Great Twilight must be taking advantage of that connection.
Nevertheless, this is for the best. We'll find no stronger test of our mettle than them. Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Okay, all that's left is to round up whatever intel we can and prepare for tomorrow's performance. After that, we can figure out which of us will take part in the infiltration.
I believe Laura's participation is a given, but I would like to offer my sword as well. The Arcade and Vander schools have long grown side by side, after all. Though it may be presumptuous to consider myself a suitable representative. Not at all. It would be my pleasure. Machias and Sharon will need to come along too. Right, I've been to Orcus Tower on inspections a ton of times. I know it like the back of my hand.
And I was periodically called upon at the Governor General's behest during my time with Ouroboros. You may leave the particulars of the thaumaturgical sector to me. Thanks, Sharon. We appreciate it.
Elise and the others are standing by with Tio at the SSS building. Everyone else is either helping set up for tomorrow, or gathering more info around town. Let's take one last look around ourselves. We can come see Elliot once we're all set to go.
Alright, let's get moving.
Alright, so our party members are a bit restricted due to the circumstances, but we can still run around with most of our usual cast. I'll bring most of Class 7. Sarah can come along since she hasn't been in a while. And since we know Laura's going to be getting some play in like the actual gameplay stuff, yeah, let's go with V. Why not? Team Bracers. Alright. Let's save after a cutscene. And let's go talk to people. Of course, Toa ended up in charge of management decisions. Isn't she the best? And so towable. And don't sweat the advertising. I can spread the word with the best of them. Rex, Grace, and I are already whipping up some plans to reach as many people as possible. Oh gosh. Manager Barsalm. No. So close. Alright, talking to Elliot is like the, are you sure you want to go on with this quest thing? How's the score coming, Maestro? Not bad. Sully and I have already decided on the program and which songs to include. Now it's just a matter of working out how best to arrange them. You got flutes, harmonicas, lutes, guitars, violins. Sheesh, variety's the spice of life and all, but there's such a thing as being too spicy. Maybe, but I like to think an ensemble like this can create its own unique harmony. By the way, it turns out Fiona, Bridget, and Instructor Mary will all be able to help out with our performance. Those three can play pretty much anything, so I'll get them to fill in any empty slots. I think they'll really help out. For now, I want to hear the different sections perform and get a feel for how they could all come together. I'd be grateful if you could join me, Crow, just in case I miss anything. I'll get my eyes and ears ready. I imagine you two will be able to tackle anything that might come up. The rest of us are going to head out.
It's my turn!
Estelle, Scheherazade, how are the dances shaping up? It's hard work, but I think things should work out just fine. There's not so much pressure on me since I'm just a backup dancer this time around. Cher and Sully are the real stars of this show. You used to have a troupe of your own, didn't you, Scheherazade? I hear you used to tour all over Zemuria. It's true, but I wasn't just a dancer. I used to do tarot card reading, beast taming. Beast taming? That explains the whip. Should be fun to see a real pro in action. I'll try to live up to my reputation. Of course, I'm not the only one here with some experience on the stage, right, Estelle? Wait, really? Well, in a way. A long time ago, I got to be in a play at the Genus Academy School Festival, that's all. Chloe and I were playing rival knights. And Joshua was the princess you were fighting over. But, princess? Joshua in a dress, huh? That would have been a sight to see. And yet, I can picture it very easily. I'm glad I stuck around to hear about this. Oops, did I say something I shouldn't have? Don't try to act all innocent now. Aw. I'm glad you're having fun, but try to pry your eyes off the performers and stay alert. You can hardly fault Angelica for enjoying her work, can you? I mean, that whip probably gets a lot of views. Enjoying is an understatement. First, the Angelic chorus group. Altina, Kia, and Ren. Well, you have eyes. You know they're adorable. Then there's Sully with her lithe, strong dancer's frame. And Estelle, who's positively bursting with energy. Lest we forget the elegant, voluptuous Scheherazade. One look from her could very well stop a lady's heart. Oh, to be able to ogle all of these ladies at near licking range under the pretense of guarding them. This is truly what I was born for. My life's work and its great reward. Supreme bliss. I don't know if I've ever heard a more Angelica monologue. Can we, like, get this woman a restraining order? Like, seriously? I don't really feel like I've grown. Aww. Yeah, go show him what you can do, little bunny. Aw, Ash giving them encouragement. It's so cute. So you guys are setting up the instruments. Almost feels as though I've walked into a modern music club meeting. I'm guessing you guys never figured out you'd be the rhythm section for a show like this, though. Valerie's a little more flexible, but Pablo and I are basically glued to our bass and drums, respectively. I'm just grateful for Elliot letting us play a part in all this. I really have no idea what this show is going to end up sounding like. Neither do I, but I do so look forward to finding out. Angelica needs more than a restraining order. I mean, yeah, like a jail sentence would be nice. Alright, I talked to everybody in here. Let's go and, fast travel over to the Central Square.
Alright, these two. I haven't seen Rufus around for a long time now. If only Arios were still here. That'd be some comfort at least. Still crushing on the bad boys. Those girls will never change. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with, like, viewing the flowers, but you can't touch the flowers. And I would never refer to anybody as within licking distance, unless I was legitimately in a committed relationship with that person and was trying to gross them out. Because that is just several lines too far otherwise. Alright, so got a few recipes here. I don't think there's anyone I know. Oh, isn't this the, wasn't she, like, the one who was doing all the research back in Heimdall and CS3? Nah, I'm probably getting her confused with another NPC. Oh, look, it's Linde and Cecile. Cecile, Linde, glad to see you two managed to meet up. Hey, Devil Reapers, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you enjoyed this game. I have a blast with this entire series, so I'm glad you could stop by and say hi. Me too. I really miss working with Nurse Cecile at St. Ursula's. Hard to believe it's only been 4 months since we parted ways. I'm relieved to see you well, even in the face of all this adversity. Of course, that goes for Yuna's instructor over there as well. Thank you. I've heard all about you, Cecile. It seems you were there for my students when I couldn't be. I'm very grateful to you for that. Thank you again. Oh, don't mention it. I just did what I felt was right. Think of it as my way of repaying you for helping Lloyd and the others. Seems like you're all planning something daring tomorrow. Whatever it is, I'll be praying for your success. Thank you. Come to think of it, tomorrow's also the day His Majesty's going in for surgery, isn't it? Yes, we're setting things up for it today. I was just on my way to the airport to pick up some specialist medical supplies we had to order. Linde will be helping me bring everything back. I see. I hope the surgery goes well. Probably sounds rich coming from me, but seriously, good luck. Ash. We'll do everything we possibly can. Just have faith. Right. Thanks. Aww. Alright. These are just random soldiers. Don't need to talk to them. They're not important. Alright. We got one more, manner of business to take care of here. Let's go into Genton and get our slots checked. No. And talking to our favorite NPC, Wendy. Oh, look, Tita and Valerie are also here. Alright, it sounds like Linde and Cecile are meeting at a restaurant right now. Cecile helped me out a lot when I was at St. Ursula's. I really ought to swing by and greet her at least. Yuna, instructor. Hey everybody, how's it going? I heard all about the plan. I think it's a great idea. You can count on me to pitch in. Let's make this the best rehearsal performance ever. That's the plan. I'm guessing you're going to be helping the stage crew, Wendy? Yeah, Arc-and-Ciel shows have a lot of effects and special mechanisms. Some of their parts are worn down from use, that's why I reached out to Wendy. Not only did she just get us what we needed, but she even agreed to help us through our entire performance. She's a real lifesaver. I got the manager to approve it, so it's all good. Don't be shy about asking me to help with anything else. Though I should probably leave any effects that are specifically tied to the performances to you guys. Yeah, I think the Modern Music Club can probably handle those. We're lucky to have so many friends willing to help us out.
Yeah, it's kind of humbling. It's not showing up because I am streaming on PS4, but I really do appreciate the donation I just received. Thank you very much. I was exchanging my Sepith Mass for unlimited power. And let's see if we can upgrade some slots. Current party, Sarah? Oh, do I? No, I have Emma. Yeah, I'll do Sharon slot, and I will do Sarah slot. Tempted to just make some more action 3s, but like, I won't worry about this now. Away I go! Whee! Yes, I have played the previous series. I have playthroughs of, my experience in CS3 and 4 in Japanese, Hajimari no Kiseki as well in Japanese, as well as all the other games in English up to this point. Obviously not Hajimari, because that's not in English yet, but again. Yeah, I have all my videos saved up on YouTube, so you can check me out under Logic Blade there as well. A true fan. I'm something of a fan. I mean, I've been streaming the Kiseki series since like 2017. Oh yeah, I do have playthroughs of Zero and Azure. That's true. I wouldn't want to forget those. Backdoor I set up against their servers is completely gone. Damn it, they must be stepping up their security. Who do you think you're talking to? This won't even slow me down. Give me 10 minutes, 15 tops. I'll break through their new security, no problem. You got a big ego for such a little squirt. I'll help. I can probably give you an idea of the best approach to take. I told you I can handle it. I don't need your cheats to get this done. Oh, Jonah. Looks like Doobs is here. Things definitely feel safer with you here. Aw. Hello, everyone. You came to check in on us? That's so sweet. Yes, you must be very busy. It's nothing compared to what you're all working on. So, have your searches across the orbital network turned up anything? So far, we've been able to get a read on the security setup in several regions, and a rough sense of the Intelligence Division's movement. We've also done our best to raise awareness about the rehearsal performance. Jonah and Kia have been helping cover our tracks so the rumors don't get traced back to us. You say that like it's no big thing, but these are some high-level techniques you're using. I'm gonna leave all that stuff to you guys. Well, we all have our parts to play. I gotta admit, working with you two has been a pretty fun time. All we can really do is give you basic support. But we're still in charge of keeping the ship's operations running smoothly. It's nice to feel appreciated. Right, and I'm really grateful to you and Toa for showing us the ropes, Elisa. Isn't that sweet of her, my lady? I just gave you a little basic guidance for dealing with the OS, that's all. By the look of it, that was more than enough. Aw. So yeah, picked up those character notes there. And let's make our way to West Street. Talk to the junior SSS here. They're good kids. Anyway, I talked to Sammy here, Ilya's #1 fan. Yeah, I'd reckon you get a kick out of this. Here, take this book. Read it, share it with your friends, all that good stuff.
Well, that came out of nowhere. What's the catch? You're a sharp one, huh? I like that. You see, Ilya was reading this book last time I went to see her. I picked up a copy purely on her recommendation, and what do you know, it's actually pretty good. Spreading the word about this novel is my way of helping Ilya stay in people's minds while she's laid up in recovery. I bought a whole bunch of them, and passed them out to anyone who's interested. That's some impressive enthusiasm. I know what it's like to want to share a book you love with the world. I can hardly wait to read it. Me too. Me too. This is where I'm supposed to plug my fanfiction. No, don't. Stop. Anyway, I talked to Oscar and Lloyd here. You're dropping in too, Lloyd. Taking in the sights while you're getting everything ready? Pretty much, yeah. I had my hands full coordinating everyone yesterday. Sad it's been so long since I could walk around town like this. So nostalgic seeing everything again. You're not the only one who's thinking back on the old days. So when did you get so tall, huh? I mean, I probably should plug my stuff, but you know, everybody just, you know, if you want to check me out, go to Archive of Our Own /LogicBlade and you will find all of my works. I mean, yeah. It never stops. What, you think you're something special just because you're almost as big as your brother, punk? You'd be surprised how many people have said that. You know, this wasn't the way I wanted to come home, but I guess I should be grateful that I was able to at all. And that I made it in time, too. What's that supposed to mean? It's a long story. Huh? Oh. You're joining your unit and heading out soon, right, Oscar? Now I get it. Yeah, but I'm a commissary-man. I won't actually have to fight. I'm supposed to ship out tomorrow, actually. I see. Sorry, Oscar. I wish there was something I could do to help. Hey, don't make that face, Lloyd. It's not like you're sitting pretty while everyone else is hard at work. I'm worried about you two, got it? Yeah, you got a point. Guess all we can really say is, good luck, Oscar, and please, be careful. Thanks. Same goes for all of you. I've still got the whole day to deal with any unfinished business. Like finally setting the score between me and Bennett. You have your work cut out for you. She's been putting in quite a bit of work to come up with a new recipe. You're finally gonna crown a winner, huh? I'd love to see that. Is Bennett still hiding in the kitchen? Probably, but I don't know for sure. I haven't seen her all morning. We need to start baking sooner. We'll run out of time. Do you think she forgot about it and decided to goof off or something? Oscar? Bennett wouldn't do that. I'm sure she'll show up soon enough. Just give it time. Yeah, you're right. I'll get things ready while I wait. I hope Bennett's okay. Should we look for her? She's probably somewhere around town. Perhaps we should. I'd rather not have this weighing on my mind. Anyway, we want to buy some crunchy melon buns from him while we're here. And I think that's everything I need to do on West Street. But it's not everything I want to do on West Street. I gotta talk to my favorite NPCs in Grospel. Like, my boy Talus, who isn't here because he's been conscripted, right? So yeah, nothing new in the shops here. And we can't go upstairs. What a shame. We're gonna go see if Yuna's family's in. That's always a good time, right? Oh, you're going to bed, Koro? Have a good night, man.
I mean, it usually doesn't. I know Bandori is very similar with songs. You just have to play the game and get tone crystals. So I imagine it's probably something pretty similar for D4DJ. Anyway, there's Yuna's family, so let's say hi. Yuna, you're back!
Welcome home, dear. We were starting to worry. Must have been 2 weeks since we last saw you.
Wow, has it been that long already?
Sorry for not getting in touch.
It's alright, Yuna. You're here. I am... Sorry. I'm Rian Schwarzer, the instructor in charge of Class 7. Thank you, Matthew, for all the help you gave my students while I was indisposed. Oh, think nothing of it. I was just swept up in all of Yuna's enthusiasm, really. Besides, if anyone should be grateful here, it's us. You're the one who saved our children's lives, after all.
That's right, and we still haven't had a chance to give you a proper thank you. Dad? Mom?
I'll say it again, you saved our kids' lives. There's nothing more important to us in this world than Yuna, Nana, and Ken. You saved our very world, and we can never thank you enough.
We wanted to say all this the last time you were here, but we never got the chance. But our precious children are still alive and well, all because of you. Thank you so much.
I don't know what to say. I really appreciate your telling me this, though. Sometimes I feel that, with all of this, I don't deserve to exist. So it's nice to hear that I'm still doing some good in the world.
Instructor Reen?
I see. I imagine you've got no shortage of problems on your own. But we're very grateful you took the time out to see us today. No matter what happens, just know we're here for you.
That's right. Take as much time as you need to get yourselves together. You'll always be welcome here. Hey, is that the guy who saved us? I think it is. Hey, is that Yuna's boyfriend? Yeah, I think it is.
Don't cause any problems for your instructor.
Yeah, Dad, I know.
I already am, but shh, don't worry about it. Alright. I think that's everyone I wanted to talk to in West Street. So let's head to the entertainment district next. Why not? Oh, there's Bennett. So let's just say hi to Bennett first because we're here.
The perfect bread. It's right on the tip of my brain. No, I'm losing it. It's still missing that special something. Hey Bennett, are you okay? Huh? Oh, it's you, Yuna. I'm fine. I've just hit a wall creatively. I've been walking around town searching for inspiration, but so far I haven't come up with any new ideas. Don't tell me. Am I washed up? Have I peaked already? Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. Your baking's more delicious than ever these days.
That's right. Everything you gave us before was exquisite.
It sounds to me that this isn't a matter of mere technique.
Maybe what you need is a bit of soul searching. For instance, why do you love to bake in the first place? Where does that passion spark from?
My passion. The reason I started baking. That's right. It's all because of... Alright, I think I've got it. Thanks for hearing me out. I think I've had a breakthrough. I'll give it my best shot at any rate. Sounds like you found your answer. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, I'm glad we could help.
You did. You helped a lot. Thank you. If you like, you can come see how it turns out. I'm gonna put all my all into this final bake-off. Heart, body, sweat, and soul. It'd mean a lot to me if you guys could come and watch.
Hey, Romeller. Thank you very much for coming to the stream. I'm glad you enjoyed this game so much. I really want more people to experience the Kiseki series, so... Everyone who pops in and says hi, you know, enjoys the series, it just makes me so happy to hear it. It's a series that should be experienced by all.
We'd love to. You've already got me craving carbs as it is.
I feel like it's almost our duty to at this point. Great, then it's settled. Let's all head back to Morga's. Right. Rena and the others returned to the bakery together, along with the much-enthused Bennett. Before long, the two young artisan bakers had set to work on their new creations. Oh, again, I missed it because my thing doesn't pop up, but thanks for the resub, Hats fan. It's, been 8 months now. Holy crap. Alrighty. I'd like to announce the start of Oscar and Bennett's final bake-off. In honor of the occasion, we've asked Lloyd and his pals to judge the competition. That okay with you two? Yep, that's fine with me. Yes, I'll give it all I got. Wow, for a baking competition, everyone's pretty fired up. Can you blame them? These two have been battling out for the past couple of years. It's kind of a big deal for them. Since Oscar won the last round, we'll begin with his entry. That's fine with me. This is my latest creation, the Club 7 Special. It's fresh out of the oven. Heat up before it gets cold. Oscar handed out his Club 7 Specials. You made a sandwich? It's like a work of art. Different fillings really make the color of the bread pop. It's definitely pretty, but we gotta judge the taste too. I'll take a bite. But, huh? What the? It's like an explosion of flavor. The key is the soft-boiled egg right in the center. The other ingredients play their part too. It all comes together to give you a dining experience like none other. Delicious doesn't even begin to describe it. I'd probably eat it all before I even noticed. A sandwich is usually a pretty simple dish, but this is so good, I can imagine this being served at a fancy restaurant. This would be the perfect start to the day if I had a nice cup of coffee, too. I'd see no problems adding this to our menu. It's sure to become a big hit. Oscar. Alright, have fun getting ready for work. Don't hand me the victory just yet. I want to see what Bennett's got in store for us. Whatever it is, it looks like it turned out better than usual. Okay, I guess I'm up. I call this my ultimate chiffon delight. I hope you enjoy it. Bennett handed out her ultimate chiffon delight. I see. Pancakes topped with butter and honey. The presentation is kind of plain, but it looks good. Let's see how it tastes. The texture's so light and fluffy. It's really gentle. There's something about it that's really moving. They're very good. The flavor's very dynamic. This is one for the history books. The simplicity of the presentation just adds to the sweet, comforting taste. I feel this strange sense of nostalgia welling up in me. I was aiming for something I could call my best dish at first, but then I realized I'd rather make something for Oscar to remember us by. It's been a very wild 2 years, but I wanted to make a dish that would remind you of the good times, no matter where you go. Bennett. I guess I should try some then. Yeah. This is really good. Maybe it's just me, but I can feel the baker's kindness in every bite. Kinda makes me want to tear up. It's got technical skill behind it, but there's so much heart, too. Looks like I've lost. Thank you, Bennett. You got your feelings across just fine. I promise I'll stay alive and come home when the war is over. Be looking forward to the day where we can bake together again. Okay. And the winner is Bennett. Congrats to the both of you for your hard work. Sorry we had to drag you guys into this. Don't worry about it. It was quite the experience. Yeah, I wouldn't have missed it for the world. Hey, where did Bennett go? I'm not sure. Last I saw, she was blushing and mumbling something about getting her feelings across and seeing each other again someday. Then she screamed something about needing to clean up and disappeared into the back. Aw, Bennett never changes. She's had quite the afternoon. Perhaps she should be excused. That daughter of mine, will she never get over her shyness? Anyway, thanks for helping out with this. There's plenty of samples left, so go ahead and take as much as you want. Thanks a lot.
excellent. I can't wait for another taste.
We'd love to put it on the menu, but we don't have enough ingredients right now. Might be a while before we can offer them to the public. That's a shame. I bet your regular customers would love them. We'll just have to see how things go from here. It's on us to create a better future for Erebonia and Crossbell both.
Right.
That was a sweet little scene there. But, I still have stuff to do in the entertainment district, so away I go again. We actually want to go to the ice cream stall here. And it's all happening tomorrow, so the rumors say. Oh my gosh, really? In that case, I better pull out all the stops. North Ambrian lingonberries, huh? I've always thought they tasted great in some jam. Just save a jar for me. Alright. Anyway, we want to get a couple of bellberry ice creams. For reasons. Gonut, baby, please, just listen for a sec. I went inside to look around. I didn't do anything honest. Only because you got caught. I bet you were planning to blow all that money we saved up. Or is there some other reason you were opening up your wallet, huh? Well, it's like this. You're always saying that we should put some mirror aside for emergencies, right? I was just checking to see if it was still there. Do you really think I'm gonna fall for that? You know what? Forget you. I'm out of here. You can just get married to the casino instead, since you obviously love it so much more than me. Yikes. Trouble in paradise. Is this an effect of the curse? I'm gonna stop. I can only make that dumb joke so many times. Oh, and thanks for the follow, Ron Meller. I really appreciate it. Always bet on black. That's the rules. Also, I don't want to talk to this guy. I want to talk to Sherry. 500 tokens, huh? Well, I mean, it's only 5,000 here. It's fine. And if I really felt like it, I could just, like, buy these, but that is way too much effort for, stuff you don't really need to worry about. Here's Randy, by the way. Oh, hey guys, great timing. Let me introduce you to the owner of this casino and a kindly benefactor of mine. This is Drake. I remember meeting some of you before when Yuna brought you over. It's good to see you again. Thank you for keeping Randy out of trouble. I'm sure he does more for us than we do for him. That said, I get the feeling you're no stranger to trouble yourself. It only makes sense that Randy's so fond of you. What can I say? I was young and crazy once. Either way, this is your go-to guy if you need info on the Crossbell Underworld. In fact, I got a few questions to ask him right now, so let's meet up and share some info later, yeah? Yeah, that'd be very helpful. Until next time, then. Good to see Randy is still having a good time here. Alright. And now I gotta pay a visit to the back alley here. Barker Bishy. No relation to Mishy. I appreciate a guy who can dodge a draft. Anyway, it looks like Mint and Gaius are here at the jazz bar. Mint? Gaius? What are you two doing here? It's kind of embarrassing, but we're short a couple of instruments for the performance. But the SSS worked things out so we could borrow what we need from the store. I'm just here to help carry the heavy stuff. That's a relief. I can't imagine Mint would find it easy to get all this back on her own. Yeah, it would have been a disaster. She even admits it. Do you need any additional hands while we're here? That's okay, we've got it covered. There's nothing really huge, like pianos or anything. Once we make sure we've got everything we need, we'll get going. Alright, so long as you're certain. By the way, Mint, you're joining the ensemble as a flautist, right? I'm surprised you have time for stuff like this. Don't you need to practice? Nah, I should be fine. I'm the kind of girl who does bad in practice but shines when the chips are really down. Getting all the instruments and equipment set up is a way better use of my time than silly old practice. I'm not sure that's true. You're not even a little nervous about performing in front of so many people? This girl's confidence is gonna take her far in life. That's one way to live. And Gaius has always got her back. That's a real bro. Anyway, our last stop in here is Imelda's Antique Shop. Looks like Emma has business with her. Oh, if it isn't your friends from Class 7. Good to see you, everyone. What a coincidence. I was hoping to get to talk to you. What is it? Have you turned up something important? Celine, are you sure it's okay for you to be talking right now? Yes, it's fine. This human's long since known about Emma being a witch. Oh, okay. Shoulda known. Yeah. When you have as many connections as I do, you can't help but learn a secret here and there. I'm guessing you want to discuss what's going on with the Rosenberg doll studio. Yes, anything you could tell us would be great. The Rosenberg doll studio? Well, now we know where those Rosenberg dolls we got involved with before came from. Well, what's your interest in this place, Emma? Something to do with the fact that it's one of the Society's 13 factories, perhaps. What? Yeah, well, it makes sense that she knows that. I've heard rumors about it myself. Now I'm curious, what do you know? Don't get your hopes up. My intel isn't exactly mind-blowing. What I can tell you is that the Rosenberg doll studio is empty, shut down, a shell of its former self. Now that is interesting. And when did things start going downhill? Around the time of the Crossbell incident, I'd say. George, the master craftsman, was making plans to take the workshop out of the 13 factories. Oh, so the rumors say. Haven't been able to confirm it yet. I see. 13 factories. The engineering network that once included the Black Workshop. It's unclear just how involved they are with the Great Twilight. But either way, I'm curious about what they're up to. That goes for Ouroboros, too. Don't have too many in the way of unique dishes, but I made a few since my last time.
Sorry for the trouble. Here.
Alright.
Here.
Gotta get all the steroids that they have on stock.
Sorry.
Alright. Steroids acquired. Let us make our way to East Street. Do. Popping Business Owners Association here first. Oh look, it's Becky and Chairman Morris. Cheers for the help, Chairman. Sorry we had to dump it on y'all at once. Not at all. I'm just glad to see you're alright. Though I'll admit, finding out about the prince and this ship took me by surprise. He really is in a league of his own, isn't he? Not that I don't trust you or anything, but be sure to keep that under your hat, alright? Thinking back, pretty sure I heard he came to Crossbell before, right? I heard he's joining the ensemble in his wandering musician persona. Goodness me, this just gets more and more interesting by the minute. It's hard not to worry with how fraught things are at the moment. But the Business Owners Association isn't about to slow down. We're all prepared to do our part. Aye, that's the spirit. He has something for us as well. The Star Sphere earring. A gift for Elise. So we'll just pick that up. Yeah, it looks like even Becky's helping us out. It's nice to see the gang all working together here. Shows you the power of many hands. And they just have ingredients for sale, nothing important I need. Can't go in there. Can't go in the Bracer Guild either. Because, you know, that'd just be too nice of them to just let us in there. Oh no. I see, so that's how it is. You've been keeping real busy on your own, huh? Damn straight. I haven't got to work with the special support section. If everything goes the way we want it to, we might just turn the whole world upside down. So I'm just gonna stick around and see how things go. Watching these ding-dongs has taught me that not everything's gotta be about money. Sometimes, Mama, it's worth running a racket just for the fun of it. Glad to hear it, kiddo. Sounds like all that training did you some good after all. You know what you want to do with yourself, I ain't gonna tell you no. You just stay strong now, Jingo. Sure thing, I'm gonna do great things, just you wait and see. All that stuff Jingo did was just training? Must be their family's version of pushing chicks out of the nest to teach them to fly. At any rate, I'm sure Jingo will be a valuable addition to our ranks. Oh, by the way, Mama, you remember the Jaeger King? He kicked the bucket the other day. For real this time. Thought you wanted to know. Yeah, heard he went down fighting, though. Wish I could have seen it myself. Hell, I heard he was supposed to have died 3 years ago, but this world is worse off without him. Just hope he left it with no regrets. Yeah, hold on, Mama, how'd you hear that already? Seems rumors are already spreading. Yeah, but they'll fade soon enough. The people around here are gonna have bigger things to worry about before long. It's okay. Boss is at peace now. That's all that matters. Yeah, and no matter what, we'll never forget him. So yeah, there's, If You Said Goodbye, Part 3. And a Light Beam Rosary, a gift for Elisa. So yeah, get all the good stuff. Might as well give it to her now. A rosary? Wow, it's just stunning, Reen. Thank you for such a one-of-a-kind gift. You must have really gone out of your way for this. Oh no, not at all. And even if I did, I got to see that beautiful smile of yours, so it was worth it. You're such a sap. Heh. These earrings are just lovely, Reen. Sophisticated, even. Well then, that's just perfect for you, isn't it? I'm sure they'll look great on you. I hope you like them. Any kind of gift from you would fill my heart with joy, Reen. These earrings are especially beautiful. I can't wait to try them on. Consider them my new favorite pair. Thank you, Reen. They're a perfect gift. I was a little worried you wouldn't like them. Whew. And a glittering brooch for Sharon. Oh, how lovely. This gemstone brooch is quite exceptional. I thought it might go well with your maid outfit. Yes, I could pin it to my scarf. Thank you for the gift, Master Reen. Perhaps I could give you this. Shadow Vivace. A necklace with black wings. Could this be... I wore it back when I wasn't known as Sharon. Please take it. May it serve you in some way. Thank you, Sharon. This is a ratty old necklace that reminds me of the past. I don't want it anymore. Please, take it. So it gives you speed plus 12, evasion plus 12, and magic attack evasion plus 12. It's good stuff. I consider putting it on Yuna because it still gives her the evasions. Get a few drops and things, but the speed is nice. Speed is nice. Yeah. You know what? Here you go, Kurt. You can have it. As a treat. Do we have any buddies at the Fisherman Guild right now? Unlikely. I mean, we know these guys, but like, yeah. I don't want to talk to them. Yeah, I think I saw that one before. but I can't believe that soldier's still harassing these guys. Come on, leave them alone. There's some familiar faces here, at least. Shan, I want you to have this. I know a necklace is kind of coming on strong as far as first gifts go, but I really do think it would look good on you. Besides, tomorrow's the day I ship out. This might be the last time I get to see you. It'd mean the world to me if you could accept this one little gift before I go. You could have said all this from the start, you know. I'm not a demon. I'm not just gonna brush you off if you're honest with me. Really? You mean it? Slow down, Buster. We hardly even know each other yet. Make it through this safely, then come back and see me. I absolutely will. Aw. And Monk and Dorothy are having a nice conversation. Hey there, writing squad. How's the script going? We were just discussing the main beats we want to hit. Source material for this piece is pretty solid already, but we need to give it our own twist. But Monk, what do we make our central theme? If we can't pin that down, we'll never be able to pull this performance together. How about we try and turn our thinking around? Focus on the story we can tell, instead of dreaming up one we might be able to. Kinda like when you have a limited cast and have to build a story around it. That's how I wrote my radio drama. Oh, that sounds so intimate. This story is told through song and dance, so it's a bit different from what I'm used to, but I think I'm starting to get a feel for this. Our two rising stars make a surprisingly good team. This peek into the creative process has me especially excited to see how things turn out. It's gonna be something special for sure. Good luck, you two. Thanks, we've got this. Yeah, we're really gonna have people talking. Alright, and we get a character note from Monk for all that. There's also a new recipe here. Mapo tofu. And, I don't think I need to buy anything urgently, but I'll buy that dragon fried rice.
I feel revitalized.
Alright. We got a little bit more business to take care of in Crossbell. Just one more district to go. They're not going to let us out into the highways, so we're just going to have to make our way up to the Harbor District here. Well, look at that. Oh my, aren't you the young lady who saved my Colin? Yeah, it's her, the lady with the purple hair. It's great to see you again. I've been looking for you all over. It's good to see you too. You've really grown. It's been 2 years, so I suppose you're 6 now? Yep, I just had my birthday the other day. I wanted Daddy to be here for the party, but he had to join the army. That must be tough, for you and your mom. It's just the way things are right now. That's what I tell myself, but it doesn't make me feel any better. I can't thank you enough for what you did for my son. Oh, but I don't even know your name. It's Ren. Ren Bright. And you must be Sophia and Colin Hayworth, right? Yup, that's right. Yes, but how did you know? And did you say Ren? She looks so much like our Rennie, but Bright? I suppose it must be someone else. Let's just say a little bird told me. No need to worry yourself. Sorry to rush off, but I need to get going. I've got an appointment I can't afford to miss. Aw, you gotta go already? Wait, please, could you at least tell us how to get in contact with you? I'm sure my husband would love to meet you. Perhaps we could all get together sometime, after the war is over. No need. I have the feeling the two of us will be seeing each other quite soon. What do you mean? Bye-bye, nice lady. Come back soon, okay? Of course. Oh, and make sure to check out the Entertainment District Plaza tomorrow.
Oh. Tomorrow? Is something special happening? Huh. I didn't know Ren knew the Hayworths, but how? There's more going on here than meets the eye. It's not our place to barge in. It would appear she's finally starting to move forward with her life. Do you know what's going on here, Sharon? Perhaps, if only just a bit. Lady Ren has likely returned to the theater by now. I'm quite certain there's nothing to worry about. Well, if you say so. Ren stuff always makes my heart go pitter-patter. It's really sweet and well-written stuff, so... Naturally, we can't get into the geofront through that Orcus Tower passageway. And they're obviously not going to let us walk straight to Orcus Tower. So, let's just pay a visit to the old Hayaway Trading Company here. Since we can enter inside here now. What a group we have here. I see. Checking up on the political schedule for how it might affect the plan, huh? Precisely. It appears Rufus will be absent from the city the entire time. This is our moment. Right. Most of the military is going to be focused on the war. They won't be expecting anything like this. I've gotten in touch with with Speaker McDowell, and he says he'll try to muster support for us. My associates and I will also be lending you our assistance. We've already made progress in ascertaining the plans of the IDF and the military police. Next, we'll start spreading word of the performance. You've thought of everything. Just how many people do you have under your command? I'm looking forward to seeing it all come together. You're getting sloppy. Oh? Zhao, I want you to use our agents who stayed behind as my bodyguards as well. Don't even think about trying to argue. If we're going to participate, we ought to go all out. Got it? What are you so mad about? Are you still upset that we faced off against Ellie the other day? Of course I am! Do you think I forgive you for attacking her? And for such a dumb reason, no less. I know they said they'd help me and the other execs escaped to neutral territory, but that doesn't make it right. Trading Ellie's safety for mine is just... unacceptable! Master Jin, please try to understand. You and the executives are vital to Hayaway's survival. Your grandfather gave the order himself. Hey, Extremity, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I know, but I still don't like it. I've made my decision. I want to stick it out in Crossbell until the very end. And to apologize for before, we're going to give Ellie and her friends our full support. Is that understood? As you wish. Understood. Looks like we have a formidable new ally. Indeed, though I can't help but worry I've caused them a great deal of trouble. We can handle things on this front, Reen. You all go take care of your preparations. But Zhao wants to play me in Vantage Masters. Card games that require true strategy are hard to come by, but this... It was actually me who introduced Master Jin to the game. I'm interested in your skills. If you get the chance, would you care to challenge me? Well, in that case... Well, let's see if he kicks our butt.
I shall serve as your opponent.
Alright, we get to go first. Should be good for us, right? I'll change that one. Power! Power! Did he seriously use a reduce card on a 1-drop? And then move his... Why?
I don't know, I can't fathom why you would do something so stupid, but hey, to each their own, right? I was worried because I only had 14 damage, but then I realized I have a medic card and I've got this thing here. So, we win. Yeah.
I humbly admit defeat.
That was just poorly played by him. But yeah, we got the Greyon cards. What did the Greyon cards do? I don't know, we didn't see him use them. But I think they're fire cards, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they are 7 mana 5/5s that can attack twice, and they have haste, so they're pretty good for an aggressive strategy. Just get 10 damage real quick. Okay, I think that's it for side activities in the towns. However, got one little piece of business in the casino here. That's right, we have to go to the Geofront. And going to the Geofront will be our stopping point. So once I clear this dungeon, that'll be it. The X sector's right up ahead. Explains all the extra security. Right, but according to Lloyd, the guards are mostly around the elevator to the Orcus Tower. Might be okay as long as we stay away from there. Alright, we can do some reconnaissance at least. There's a strange presence here. It could be worth investigating. You may now enter the Geofront's X sector. You can travel here directly by selecting crossbell, blah 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 blah. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we get to bop to the Geofront again.
There! Now's our chance!
You can't escape! Fire!
Let's go!
Oh, I gotta mess with my formation again, don't I?
My turn! I'm up! Everyone okay? I must train even more.
I probably shouldn't even be fighting these guys. Looks like new S-Craft for Kurt.
Nice!
And for Ash. Okay. Means I'll need an excuse to show those off at some point. Ooh, yeah. Everybody in the front like this. That's probably not gonna work. Let's, just pull everyone back a little bit. No, I've already been in here, that's why. That's why I'm kicking all these monsters' asses. Yeah, they don't even want a piece of me. Okay, we're just gonna group to the music while I go find the secret boss that's hiding in here. That's a little bit further ahead, I think. Into the duct.
It's a bit cramped.
Ooh, a tough one.
There!
Be on guard. It's...
Okay, surprise, this is our boss that we're looking for. The Dimension Destroyer. Creepy.
Go berserk! Infernal Hunt! Roar! Healing Strike! Now!
They're mine! It's my turn! Take this!
Let's go!
Excuse me, you can't do that.
There! It's down! At once! Yeah! Leave it to me! My turn!
Alright, might as well show it off. So it's a single target S-Crap, which kind of sucks ass, but it is 4S+.
Time to paint this town red. Gotcha! Up you go! Not a bad trick, huh? Eat this! It's the last call. Sinners, revelry!
Here I go!
It's pretty spicy.
Take this! Wide open!
An opening! I'm up! Roar! Healing Strike! Now!
They're mine!
My turn. Prepare yourself! Shatter! Behold, the Vander style.
Anyway, that's it. It has gimmicks, but if it ever gets 10 turns in a row, it will do an instant countdown and kill you. But you generally don't have to worry about that, because it's not fast enough to take advantage of that. Anyway, that takes care of our business here. We got a Deus Gem, which is the EP cut quartz, like the mega EP cut quartz. So, you know what? Music can have it. Why not? As a treat. Also gives you some arts and art dispense as well, which is nice. And I don't think there's any NPCs I want to talk to here. Litten and Flora. Aw. And naturally, they've got security on guard at this geofront entrance, too. Because, you know, they just gotta be everywhere. But, yeah. I think this is a good stopping point for the episode today. Next time around, we'll begin the performance and infiltrate Orcus Tower. Deal with McFirebro and Masked Victor. So, that should be a lot of fun when it comes up. In any case, my name is LogicBlade. I stream on Twitch, and I port all my videos to YouTube. So you can check me at either place. Either it's Twitch/LogicBlade, YouTube/LogicBlade. I'm easy enough to find, I'd like to think. In case you want to help support the channel out even more, I do have a Patreon account, so feel free to check that out for $1 my way if you like, or not. You're a free person, you can do what you want. And I also have an Archive of Our Own account where I post all my fanfiction, and I write quite a bit, so if you're interested in that sort of stuff, feel free to check that out as well. In any case, it's been a lot of fun, and thank you all for coming. I really appreciate seeing some new faces here, and I appreciate all the old faces coming in and saying hi too. You know, it's just a lot of fun hanging out with y'all, so I'm glad you could all make it for these morning streams, and hope you join me next time around as we, you know, continue on with plot stuff. So yeah, see you next time. Take care, everyone, and stay safe.